Bam! I hope this irons it out for the minute. So if it's going like zzz, hopefully it'll get better in just a second. So bear with us, fam. Bear with us. All right. Oh, also, if you're tuning in for the first time to catch Ronbo Sports, this is Monday. This is Ronbo Sports Monday Night Raw football conversations. Actually, it loses a little bit of its meaning because Monday Night Raw during the season means people normally come in from Sunday's game all PO'd, saying all kind of bad things like, I want this coach fired right now, man. Why do we have this dude at cornerback, man? The running back is just older than that. We go through all kind of complaints, and guys come in with all kind of names, usually representative of the WWE, which is why I call it Monday Night Raw. But hey, we're all in a good mood these days. We've not started the season yet, and we got nothing but positives going since last season's last 5 weeks. So in a good mood. Hey, that's what I'm saying. You should be ready to join in with us because between now and this time next year, it should be a good time on Ronbo Sports. So here's what you do. If you don't have the Ronbo Sports app, get that. You can get it free. It's no charge. Go ahead and get it, and then you can call in, participate, and be a part of the program. All right? Yeah. All the instructions will be right in there for you. Oh, also, I leave this disclaimer because every now and then people think I'm responsible for some of the things you say, all right? So here's what I want you to know. Anybody who's hey, Rhambo, man, I don't appreciate that, man. What's wrong with you? I don't tell people here. Let me tell you. The views and opinions of the guests on Ronbo Sports do not necessarily reflect those of Ronbo Sports. This channel seeks to provide a platform and venue for all members of the Niner Empire while promoting free and unabridged dialogue for all those that have something they want to address and reach out towards the Niner Empire. By the way, chat room etiquette, fam, don't be racist. All right, we need that cleared up. We do not want that. So if you see anybody being racist, let us know. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get started here. All right, fam, I'm going to run a few notes by you before I get you on the phone. And, man, I love this. What did Rich say when asked about... Well, it's the wrong one. I'm sorry. I'm getting all confused. I get banged around here. What I did notice, though, D.J.Reed, did you check him out today? I was so amused. D.J.Reed's confusion about the team. 49ers, the biggest surprise of rookie quarterback D.J.Reed's first day in the NFL, right? His new teammates care about the team. DJ didn't understand. Last Friday, dude was quoted saying he expected the business of the NFL to magnify divisions he'd seen during a college career that included stops at Fresno State, Cerritos College, and Kansas State. Dog eat dog, right? All day long. It's a jungle in the college ranks. So instead, Reid, who could pose a threat to first-string nickel corner K'Wan Williams, shared that warm embraces, not cold shoulders, have greeted him in Santa Clara. He's quoted saying, I thought the veterans would not help you with the playbook because you're competing for their spot. It's nothing like that. If I ask AC... safety ace Adrian Colbert, if I ask cornerback Richard Sherman, if I ask any of those guys, they want to help me so I can make the team better. He goes on to say, it's really team-driven, which is different than basically everywhere I've been. Everyone is on board with the same thing. I haven't met one person that's selfish, which to me is not normal. I've never experienced that. D.J.Reed, welcome to the family, bruh. Ain't nobody gonna be dissing you and trying to hold you back. This team is only as strong as its weakest link. You could come in within a play and have to take over. You got to be strong. Everybody's gonna make sure of that. And Richard Sherman leading like the alpha dog he is. Man, I'm loving this stuff, man. But this year, OTA is getting started with a bam! Rich, laying out words of wisdom and laying praises on what it takes to be a champion. Gave me chills to read this. Just consistency and discipline. On the defensive side of the ball, they got all the talent in the world. We have talent up front. We've got talent in the second level, the linebacker group. Obviously, Reuben Foster is tremendous talent, and Malcolm Smith has been in this system and plays as well as anybody I've ever seen. Brock Coyle is also adept in this system. Eli Harold, I couldn't keep when you mentioned Eli Harold. Eli Harold has been doing a great job. So we got talent all around, and the secondary is young, but they're incredibly talented, and they work incredibly hard. Adrian Coleman is a great safety. Ahkello Witherspoon has all the talent in the world, can move, can cover anybody, so it's just understanding that it's day by day, day to day. You got to grind to get it great. And that's what I'm trying to get through to them, but they work as hard as any group I've seen. We know where he came from. I don't think Rich likes to make things up just to hear himself talk. I believe he meant that last line. It bears repeating. They work as hard as any group I've seen. I'll leave it right there at that. All right, real quick, let me go through the camp battles on OTAs just to get you wet up on that. Spoon, Richard Sherman, and K'Wan Williams will be there, the three top of the mountain. As far as Sherman has already replaced Dante Johnson, there's a lot of interest in whether or not a player can step up either to be the hire to Sherman when he decides, because he's 30. Sherman may get tired of playing in a couple of seasons, right? So anyway, they're looking for the heir apparent to Sherman. Also, there's just guys who find themselves in a nickel corner spot position. So we're looking at the draftee watch. The 49ers have two rookies in the 2018 NFL draft class, in Tavorius Moore and D.J.Reed. They won't be competing at OTAs for the same role. Moore is a convert from safety and is a big physical player who will have first shot at being the understudy to Richard Sherman. Meanwhile, Reid is much smaller at corner and will be given a shot at playing time in the nickel roles. He's already told people about that, though. Told me he's a lockdown corner. You don't care how big you are. You play the edge. Tavorius McFadden. People look at great. Man, Tavorius McFadden looks good, right? This dude, his football ability was much better than his production, and his poor game tape caused him to go undrafted. Now, he had a bad season last year, but if you know about Tavorius, 2016, he was just one of the number one of the players in the nation. He probably should have went out for the draft at that time. He would have been in the first round. That being said, McFadden couldn't be a diamond in the rough, as he's being seen at right now. If he works hard, he'll have a perfect mentor in Sherman to help him out. He should be okay. Pencil him in is making this team right now. And wide receivers, you have Pierre Garçon returning from injury to a passing offense, much better than he had left it. Goodwin, with some insane chemistry with Jimmy G. Trent Taylor becoming a consistently clutch player on third down. Some players who found their way on the field, like Aldrick Robinson. And the aforementioned Kendrick Bourne, one of my faves. And then you have two rookies to cram in somewhere. This is going to be a tough battle. Oh, I love this. Man, the draftee watch looks like this. The 49ers have two rookies to add to this position. Enter Dante Pettis, Richie James. Pettis will be given every chance to integrate himself into the offense court. Given the 49ers obviously are going to have to move him in. He came in. We drafted up to get him. And it's a second-round pick. So he's going to be getting all kinds of opportunities. This dude's got great route running skills, blazing athleticism. So, 49ers can move him around the field anywhere they please. Ooh. He may not start, but Pettis will almost definitely see offensive snaps in this rookie year. James is the one that's been interesting. This dude's kind of a Swiss Army knife. Richie James, you could put him in as a runner, receiver, and I understand you can even wildcat him because the dude can quarterback. I didn't even know about that. His versatility is the best trait. I mean, this dude can do a lot of things, all right? And the 49ers have a few plays they could pull out to make use of his abilities. Yeah. Richie James, you got to pull for Richie James, man. This is the underdog. This is the way, way down there underdog. Keep an eye on Mrs. James, baby boy. Meanwhile, Pettis will get the most media attention due to his college production. James will be facing an uphill battle all the way, but he could be tough. He already received some positive attention at the rookie minicamp for his play, as you remember a few days ago, actually a couple of weeks, right? Aggressiveness. The dude is out there playing after he got hit, knocked his helmet off. James is still moving, man. Dude fights hard, all right? So, hey, and please, will the Reuben Foster saga end? A lot has been going on. That stupid episode, it's so uncalled for. Oh, and let me later put that. But we should see a lot of interesting battles. Malcolm Smith back from injury and Foster tied up in those stupid battles. He'll face a suspension, most likely. Oh, man. Even if he is cleared. Draft you watch on this, so you gotta love Fred Warner. He's a sole draftee and linebacker. Fred could be a week 1 starter. We can talk about that. We'll see. Watch out for his versatility. Meaning, a 49ers could go from Mike to Will, no problem. Fam, let's get on the phone. And listen, call in. But here's the thing. If you're having a problem with your phone, you get the PIN number of the phone. You got it. Everything's right. We made sure all the info is right. Hang it up. Start over. Clear it up. Start over. Do it once, twice. Hopefully you get done it on the second time. But it's got a little glitch going on. So don't give up on that. Keep crying. Dial it, and get back in there. All right? The information's right. Yeah! Let us know now, too. Hey, we're going to New Jersey. Vinland, New Jersey. 856. Hello.
Hello? It's
yes.
Rhambo. It's me. It's Mel from Jersey.
What is your name?
Hello?
Well, yeah, what is your name? Because what is your name?
Mel. I'm Mel from Jersey.
Oh, Mel. Hey, Mel.
Yeah.
Mel, your ID shifted on me, bro.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, I was just talking to you on Instagram, and I told you that I'm from Jersey, and I try to call the show a lot, but
cool.
I have to be up early, so I miss it sometimes.
They'll be here for you Monday evenings, though, man, so you know. Mel, man.
Yeah,
hey, go ahead.
Paulie from Jersey says hi.
Hey, Paulie. You know Paulie? I haven't talked to Paulie in forever.
Paulie's my man.
Yo,
yeah, Paulie's
cool.
My man.
I love it. If we tell Paulie out say hi and get on back in and we miss him. Hey, Mel.
Yes,
so
sir.
you're looking at the positions,
yes,
man.
Sir.
You're looking at the position groups all over the field, man. You know, we got a thing going on the offensive line as well. Well, Tomlinson is supposed to be battling against Jonathan Cooper. And because Tomlinson, like, how many times you say bad words at your screen last year when Tomlinson was, like, getting beat? They say he's improved to the point now that they may be looking at him. So.
It was tough to watch, man.
I know.
I almost actually got jumped. I was at the Eagles game. And I had on my Kwasky jersey. And I'm from, like, right across the bridge from Philly.
Oh, right.
And I used to actually work in it. Yeah, and I worked in the stadium T.O.'s first year there.
Ooh.
So I know how nasty these fans can be, but I wore my Niners gear anyway. Like,
well, that's cool, because you're right, Philly fans can be a little crazy. I know some.
Yeah, they got jail cells under the stadium, you know that?
So you can go straight to jail from the stadium if you're cutting up.
No, not straight to jail from the stadium, in the stadium, downstairs. The cells are downstairs, and they have video court judges and all of that. Those fans are wild, man.
That says a lot for the fan base. Man, the cops walking up down the aisles. Y'all will get locked up if you don't know how to act. So, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I watched them pour beer on a lady and her 9-year-old son because they had Cowboys jerseys on.
Damn, it's like that?
It's like that, bro.
Man.
Yep, and I wore my Kwasky jersey, though. Like, Kwasky is my man. He got to watch his back with Colbert back there, though. But I think Kwasky is about to go. I think Kwasky's about to go crazy this year, though. Coming off an injury, and he got this stud muffin on his heels and everything.
Well, you know the thing is, Adrian's not going to challenge him. Adrian's going to be Kwasky's going to be in the box. Adrian's going to be at the over the top safety. He's going to be playing in center field. They're going to work together to kill people. Both of them like to hit hard. I can't wait to see that happen. Jimmy Ward is the dude who's going to have to battle for a spot. And they already told Jimmy will play cornerback.
Yeah, Jimmy, see, that's the thing. He's so versatile. He can do everything. I love Jimmy. He just can't stay healthy. I don't understand it, man. I guess he plays so reckless, too, though. So
he plays
the same
hard.
thing that we love about him. Yeah, the same thing we love about him is why he can't stay on the field.
See. He may get it worked out. You know, John Lynch said guys get hurt in the beginning. Sometimes they work it out and they go on to have careers with a lot less injuries. So maybe this is his year. We'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully. And Lynch would know. He'd know a lot better than I would. But you know what I love about our defense, man? Since for the first time since we had P. Will and Bo, and you know, our defense has teeth again, man.
Yep.
People are going to fear us.
Yep.
They're going to fear that they're not going to want to run routes across the middle. They're going to get jammed off the line. It's going to be tough for offenses. I know everybody's excited about Jimmy G, and I am too.
Yeah.
I smack everybody. It's a lot of Niners fans around here. You'd be surprised. But I smack every one of them. I smack every one of them in the mouth as soon as they try to calm me down about this upcoming season. You need to stop being, you know, we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's unrealistic
expectations.
that it was going to go 6-10. I smack them right in the middle of their sentence.
You need to. 6-10. We won 5 in a row, and all we go win is one more game this year out of 16. Come on now.
How ridiculous is that?
Yeah. Scared.
But yeah, so everybody's excited about the offense. I am too, but I'm a defense guy. Like I loved it when we had, you know, P. Will. Like, oh my goodness, him and Bowman. Bowman broke my heart though. As hard as I fought for Bo and loved Bo, he broke my heart when he got to Oakland and had that interview.
I know everybody.
About he knew he was always a Raider. And what? Are you kidding me? Of all the teams in the league, I hate the Cowboys. I was born in '83, so like I've been a Niners fan since '88 when I met John Taylor a few times because he came to watch my brother play.
Right.
Oh yeah. He went to the same high school as my big brother, so he used to come. You know, anytime he was around and everything. So John, I love him.
Awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, to make you feel better though, Bo's not even playing for Oakland now, and actually, he was he got a trip. He went to Dallas, I understand, but he's not playing with the Raiders, so I don't know what Bo's doing.
Yeah, that broke my heart for him to say that though. So I hate the Cowboys. I've been around long enough to hate the Cowboys.
I know, man. You do.
I don't hate them as much as I used to. That's been pretty much a wrap since like '98. I haven't hated. And then when T.O. went there, because I'm a T.O. guy, you know, I stopped totally hating them. And I hate the Seahawks, but my hatred for the Raiders is deep, man. I can't stand nothing about them.
Oh, we are
so for him to say that, I felt like he turned his back. I felt like he turned his back on the organization that birthed him and made him great.
He did, but Mel, we got to go. But listen, I tell you what, I think he said it just to pump the audience. I don't think Bo didn't mean that. He was just saying it, you know, because you and me, we got something in common. I can't stand the Raiders, man. You know, the Raiders, actually, the Seahawks, and the Seahawks, I don't even hate. I used to think I hated the Seahawks first. Raider fans would maybe hate the Raiders with a passion. But listen, we got to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what.
All right, my brother.
See you this weekend, fam. All right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now tell Paulie you asked about him.
And you know. All right, Mel. Have a great night. Yeah. Appreciate you, fam.
You too.
All right. Hey, let's go to 559 is area code. It says Carruthers. Who is that? Hello. Hello. Area code 5. I got two people at 559. It says once. Okay. 559. Come on in, 559. Hello. By the way, now, if as a matter of fact, you can't hear on the app tonight, so you got to watch. You can't hear on the app? Yeah, you can hear on the app. So if you don't really have anything to say, you just want to listen to the program or just watch, you can do that. Go, hey, hello, who's that?
Yo, Rhambo, this is Steven.
Steven, hey, Steven.
I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not drunk. I'm just letting you know something.
All right, go ahead, Steven. I'll listen. Just
all right.
Be polite. You'll get no grief from me.
Oh yeah. No. I'm not trying to cause any big stir up or anything. This is actually I was actually here to apologize because not because of my actions of me when I was drunk or anything like that. This has nothing to do with that. This was actually because I gave it some thought from another person's view that I had. This is on another Google Hangout that I had privately with someone that I met. He's a Niner fan too, and he watches the Ronbo show, of course. I was recently on Nothing But Niners, and even they were telling me the same thing: is that that you're a good guy and everything. which I totally agree.
Steven, get to the point because you only got so much time. Get to the point,
please.
Oh,
no. Oh, I'm just saying. I wanted to say sorry because, not because of the conflict.
Yeah, actually, you said that already. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. You're being a little hostile. I wanted to say sorry because I think that the Niner fan base pretty much, it needs a better, it can't have a, how do I put this? I like for any 49er fan just to be more intellectual is all. That's it. It has nothing to do with personal things. But, yeah, that's about it, though. Just say sorry about that.
So I lack intellect, and you need that. You like that better. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, no. No, well, okay, because it's not that I wanted to argue with you. I realized that now looking, because I'm launching my channel pretty soon. But what I realized with you is it's pretty hard, I think, because you have such an open area of everybody talking, like you honestly can't control everybody that says anything that they say. I totally get that.
But why?
I didn't get that.
But why would I do that?
Oh no! Not that you want to control what they say, but more so, like right now we're supposed to be talking about OTAs and Sherman. We're not even talking about that right now. I'm just saying sorry.
Hey, Steven, there's your first confusion right there. There's no restriction on the conversation. I just mentioned that. Okay, go ahead. What else?
Oh no! I'm not saying that we have to talk about that, but it just titles it in the description.
And we did talk about it so far. I did.
Yeah. No.
Go ahead. What's your next point?
If anybody just looks at it.
All right, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just.
We'll be talking about it, Steven. It doesn't. It's not that kind of strict situation. All right, go to your next point.
No, that's it. There doesn't have to be because it seems like you want me directly to say like points and bulletins. I was just here to say sorry if I ever
okay.
Pretty much stirred anything up with you in the wrong way.
Nice.
I think that anybody that's a 49er fan, they can go to the Rhambo show, they can go Nothing But Niners, they can go wherever they want. But what I'm trying to say, though, in a polite way, because I'm not really that polite.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. So pretty much I just wanted to say that all my biggest problem was that I didn't really see the intellect, but now I get it that you can't really control people's say, even if it is stupid or smart. I get that.
And Steven, that's what America's all about. You can do what you want, I get you. Steven. And for those who have to pass judgments, they're going to have problems. So, Steven, I accept your apology, but I can't help you, man. That's the way it is.
I'm not trying to help you.
I'm just saying, there's nothing I can do about other people's opinions. And if you have a problem with that, you're going to have to continue to have a problem with that. But I do accept your apology. So, anyway, Steven, anything else?
No, that's about it. And everyone on here, please just have some intellect, and that's it.
All right, thanks, Steven. We
hang up the phone.
You're
a Niner fan, bro.
All right, yeah. All right, Steven.
Right. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Have a good night, Steven. I'm out. You're out.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Rhambo, kick him out, dude. I think the fourth time he's done that shit.
I know. Steven, he's got a real thing about making 49er fans talk like he talks. All right, anyway. Hey, Nighthawk!
What's up, Rhambo?
Hawk, you, man.
What's going on with you?
Man, we just sit back here and we're thinking about OTAs have already started, Nighthawk. And now it's all about who's going to win the camp battles. We got Reid and Richard Sherman out there telling people how to do, what to expect, how to be consistent. I'm telling you, fam, it's looking good already. Within the weeks to come, Nighthawk, we could see a team we won't believe. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking we're going to be good.
Yeah, I tell you, man. Oh, the people just don't know. It's like Mel called it a little while ago and said people are telling him, don't get excited about the 49ers winning too many games. We should be tempering it down, 6-10. Now, how many games are we winning this year?
Telling you, we're going to be proud. Telling you.
Tell you, man, it's time to kick some ass. We've been sucking for last year, beginning of last year up until now.
Fuck the haters.
That's what I say. Oh, man. But anyway, we'll get your night off.
But I'm telling you, man, I'm talking about we got that defensive leader on that team, Sherman.
Yeah. And
we got that.
Don't forget the offensive leader too.
We got he's the coach for the defense. Richard Sherman.
Yeah, and Chris Kiffin and Richard. Chris Kiffin's like teaching these guys what to do. Richard Sherman is that leadership role we've been needing for a long time. I agree. Tell you, man, you can't miss, man. Both these guys got Super Bowl rings recently, dominating. I'm telling you, Night Hawk, this team is ready to roll. We will get them. All right, Night Hawk. All right, fam. All right. Okay. We have a tech issue? Is it serious? Okay, fam. We may have a technical glitch here forming. I'm not sure how serious it is. And Anthony Baker, that's a scary note. Ooh, oh my goodness. Wow, that's a lot of vitriol, Anthony. Wow, okay. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm kind of shocked at that note. Oh, Jesus, my king! Thank you, fam. I don't know why other 49er sites would be getting vicious. Don't understand it. But hey, you know what? Rise above it. All right, whatever others have to say, including that little unnecessary call we got from the person that just called in. And Anthony, I find that hard to believe, but you just surrealed me. But anyway, because I got no hate for the 49er brethren, and we shouldn't. If they're angry about something and they feel they want to say something, if they feel they got to pass judgment on other 49er fans, that's their business, but don't take it to heart. I don't, because, as far as I'm concerned, to each his own, all right? So let's just have a good time. That's what we're here for. All right. Anyway, let us now go. Hey, we lost audio. Okay. So I wonder is it a virus or something? You want to try again? All right. Let me know, fam, if you can hear us. Raymond!
Yo, what's up, Rhambo? No, I know exactly what's going on because I've been listening. What's up, Rhambo? I ain't speak to you in a minute. They switched my shift a little bit, and I just needed to take a break because I was getting pissed off at some of these people on here. But, I can't stay away from the 49ers, man. I'm not denying it.
Good.
And you the best show around. I got to talk about that later. But your glitch was we couldn't hear, the beginning part of Nighthawk, and then he came back in towards the end. But I could just hear you talking. It was like you were talking to yourself. Well, I knew you were talking to Nighthawk, but I couldn't hear nothing he was saying. But I could hear everything you were saying, though.
Well,
okay. I don't care if nobody hear what I say or not anyway. I just called to talk to you, man, because that's what I got to do. Because people like that dude that just called, telling you when I tell you to block these dudes, man. Why you got that dude calling, wasting time that I could be talking to you?
Yeah, I know.
Who just called? You need to block his phone number.
He came in with another cover. No, I had gotten rid of him for a while. He's one of the...
Then let me tell you how stupid he is. Right, anybody, he talking about people need to get intellect, right?
I know.
Now, Ronbo, I read your app. I know what the fuck you put, I know what you put your, post up for. That's the topic that you decide to talk about, but you can always go off to the left or to the right about whatever you want to talk about.
We always do.
Thank you, the best in the business, man. You've been doing this, man. I've been, you the best in the business, Ronbo. So now I'm talking about the 49ers. My only thing, I ain't worried about nothing. I hear all the noise. People saying we overrated, man. They tripping. The NFL knows where we at. That's why we got a lot of primetime games.
because we about to be in a spot, all right? The 49ers is where you want to play at. I'm only worried about Fred Warner. I ain't worried about I told you that already. That's why I ain't tripping. Fred Warner play good, we win. And we win big time. Straight up. That's the one that need to play because we've been playing. I ain't worried about no wide receivers making routes because we had a bunch of wide receivers already doing that. We put up big points. We was winning. We was in every game last season with a garbage quarterback. Now we got Jimmy Garoppolo. If he's half as good as Brian Hoyer is, half as better as good as Brian Hoyer is, he's going to win
at least much better,
some of those 2-point games. So all these people doubting us is stupid. I bet right now on the 49ers to make the playoffs, I'm thinking Super Bowl, man. For real. They say we overrated or we tripping or whatever, man. They tripping on me. I need somebody to stop that passing attack with that linebacker spot. I'm tired of seeing Corey chase around tight ends and stuff. And other than that, we good. We upgraded Richard Sherman. We got another killer coming, Tavorius McFadden. That's a lucky thing. I can't believe we even got him. So we got him. He want to learn from Richard. Man, I ain't worried about nothing. If Fred Warner play good, man, I can't wait to week 1. So they talking about where you want to be at, but San Francisco. Where you want to be at, but San Francisco, Jimmy G. We ain't even talking about Jimmy G. I want Jimmy G to make some mistakes because I want to see that defense out there, how they going to act. I want to see Buckner. I want to see Armstead. He just got his foot surgery. He talk a good one. Let's go. It's time to play football. So talk to your real loyal fans that love the 49ers. Stop listening to these clowns with this garbage coming in here down in your show, man. You the man, Rhambo. You the best to do it. And they all copying you, trying to swing it their way. So hang up on them. Hang up on them. Don't even keep talking to them.
Yeah, I know. I should have. That situation goes back a couple of years. I don't know what his trip is, but he's still tripping. But it's okay.
Why keep following you if he's so bad?
I don't understand. If it's so annoying, then why don't you just separate? I know, right?
The best show ever.
I don't get it.
You got the football players on here. The players' parents come on here. We all respect you. You got little kids come on here. Don't listen to the negativity. Get the negativity out of here. That's why I need to take a break. Because I really love the 49ers. People call me emotional all they want. You damn going right because I bleed red and gold. You damn right. That's my emotion. That's when I get fired up. That's when I get fired up talking about my Niners.
It's supposed to be.
Anything else? Talk about. Yeah, you could talk about Steph Curry. You could talk about all that. I take that with a grain of salt. You get to talk about them Niners, though. Who you talking to? What you talking about? You don't want to talk with me about this, So I'm ready. I just want to see Fred Warner, what he going to do, because that's my Derwin James, but a different name. That's the kind of athlete I wanted at the linebacker spot. And if he's good, we good. If he, I ain't worried about Ruben. Ruben coming back. He going to play. He's going to be all right. That's why they put us on prime time. The NFL know it, too.
5 times. They know us. They know, hey, remember, they know what's coming, man.
Rhambo, how many games we lost last year? A lot, right? By how many points? The most, probably in history, we came in 2, 3, 4 points. Come on, man. We was playing with a dud at quarterback.
And we lost how many people on the IR? Didn't we set a record last year? We had over 20 dudes, because a couple came back. We had over 20 dudes on the IR last year. Raymond, that's
we got 5
half the
primetime games, though. But we got 5 primetime games, though. But we so garbage. But they spending their money on us, putting us on primetime. Whatever. Put your money on the 49ers. If you ain't with the Niners, I don't know what to tell you.
It's going to get a whole lot of exciting this year, Ray. But I tell you, man, because people ain't expecting this. And the Rams are getting all the hype right now. And for the suckers that don't know, to go out and bet that money on the Rams on every one of them games, somebody going to be cleaning up. So I'm telling you.
There's only going to be one division lead. I didn't even look at their schedule. I want to see who they got to play.
The Rams got a tough schedule.
We got to. I'm telling you, Ronbo, we going to the playoffs. Y'all guys can think what y'all want to think and tell me I'm crazy for thinking this. But I know what I'm talking about. We lost games by 2 points with a dud. We got at least a guy that can halfway think. So that gives us an extra few games right there, just with Jimmy Reid. Now let the defense tighten up. You got Richard Sherman out there. I mean, what are you talking about?
Love it, man.
We going to the playoffs.
Sit. I can see it. I can see it real easy. And you know what, Raymond? Ain't no shame. You know, you still have the fans that are they be scared versus the fans who don't give a damn. You know, we'll say what we feel. If we hope the team's going to win, we going to stand behind it. We give reasons why we think they're going to win, stand behind it. I want to know, for the fans that don't believe the 49ers have any juice, I want to hear what they have to say. And what do they have to say? Things like, well, you know, those teams, those games we won, those last 5 games, teams weren't serious. This is the worst excuse I've ever heard in my life. Raymond, you played ball before. You
I got an answer.
You can't half-ass play football. You can get hurt doing that.
I got an answer for you, Rhambo. I got an answer for you. For those fans that think that all of that, this is what I tell you. Just keep buying 49ers stuff and coming to the games because we got to pay Jimmy Garoppolo, and then I told you so. That's all. You can still be 49er fan. We need your money. So keep buying 49er stuff. Keep supporting the team. Listen to me. I'll hype you up, you know, and and watch the show. Because I'm telling you, man, we going to the playoffs. Once you get in the playoffs, it's Super Bowl time. We going to the playoffs. I know that. I know that for sure. That's for sure. You know, unless barring some catastrophic, we don't even want to think that way. Then that's my. If we don't go to the playoffs, it'll be somebody say, "Oh, somebody got hurt. Somebody very important got hurt." We don't even think about that. But that's the only way we don't go to the playoffs.
Is it?
You know,
Raymond. I'll tell you what.
It's not.
And Raymond, listen, we got to go, but listen, don't be 2-3 weeks getting back here, Raymond. I'll be worried about what happened to Raymond, man. I hope he didn't crash his truck or something.
No,
crazy.
I'm good, man. I ain't dying. I just had to take a break, man. I don't even listen to it because I got to think that I talk to you. You know, I be letting other people make me mad, man, for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Raymond.
And they don't get it, man. They don't get it, man. I really love the 49ers.
They'll get it later. They'll have to later. All right, Raymond. Appreciate you, fam. Let me talk to you later, okay?
All right. Shout out Heart Foundation, man. I'm still out here, man. Shout out Mike, man. I heard you.
All right.
All right.
Here's Raymond.
Peace.
Good to hear from him. Hey, it's Dino. Hey, Dino, come on in, man. Hey, you know, Dino, man, it's a camp started, man. I'm telling you, man, the battles that have been going on. It was quiet today because they let the media in. We don't know exactly what happened. If you go to Instagram pages of some of the players, you see some things they were doing, but you can't really get a real beat on what's going on. Because you only got some writers that describe the accident and everything. You get all excited. So, you know, I figured like today's first day, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. Oh, Dino. They're going to let the media in on Wednesday when they find out so they can combine the news of what happens to Ruben along with Wednesday's festivities. All right. I got it. All right. What's on your mind? What are you thinking? I know. Hey, Dino, hold on a second. I got an audio problem. I want everybody to hear you. Let me see if I can get that fixed. All right. Because yeah, there's very interesting though. We're suddenly having these audio problems, and I'm just hoping it's not some kind of a virus. Because it'd be an interesting thing to have a certain individual came in and all of a sudden a virus shows up. Kind of crazy. Oh, I tell you. Some 49er fans, you know, some people just don't like to get along. You know what I mean? See, that dude that called in, I had him blocked. Because, you know, as you can see, he likes to irritate and aggravate and do whatever he can to piss you off, right? It's just one of those kind of people. So he found a way, and I don't know why he feels it's so necessary to give me a lot of shit. But he found a way to get back in. Yeah. Hmm. Oh. Yeah.
That's just crazy. But anybody that's listening, man, don't even let them fools, don't even let them fools, ruin the show, because all it is just hate, because they know what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying?
No, this is a bad thing about it. I think he calls himself a 49er fan, so this is always interesting that you need to go in and judge other statements by other 49er fans like we care. Man. This is the thing,
But what I was gonna say, man, with Ruben, man, I hope Malcolm Smith was able. I'm pretty sure he'd be able to, keep up. While if Ruben do get a suspension, and I'm not even worried about the suspension, man. I'm just glad we didn't lose him, because we didn't lost so many linebackers. Man, I'm glad. It's good to get somebody that's up there with Patrick Willis and Bowman. You know what I'm saying? It's good enough to get somebody in that on that level to on our team again.
Yeah.
And for us to lose them, man, would just be like bad.
I was worried about it. I really was.
But I know, man. Anytime a woman say something, when it comes to an athlete, it's always 90% false. You know what I'm saying?
I believe. You know what? That's been proven. Well, yeah, because we saw Tremaine Brock get off last year, and they made it look like Tremaine was just evil. Well, Ray McDonald.
Ray McDonald's the only one I know about.
But like
he was
you said,
only
90%.
Yeah.
That's one guy out of 3 that we know of that didn't do it.
Yeah.
So
right. Yeah. And then just drop Ruben like that, because that's what everybody wanted, because they wanted him on a team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They wanted drop him. Let them go. Like for what? We already dropped. Tremaine Brock, and that was a bad. We needed him. Mm-hmm. We dropped him, and he didn't do it. So why would we? Risk going through the same thing? Like, what happens if we'd have dropped Ruben, and then now look, all this stuff come out? We'd have been so hurt.
Oh man, I worried about that, because you know what, Dino, I was like, and like you say, 90% of the times these people are making these stories up. Next time I hear something, I'm gonna remember what you just said. Stop believing the initial reports from these police stations, because as soon as we find out, people go, "Oh no, he didn't." What? Yeah. Really? Because you can't believe somebody made that up, right? So the first thing you know is you got mad. So, oh man. So I'm done now. Next time I report, just wait.
Another thing I want to say is the last time I called in, I was praising the receivers, and I forgot to show love to Kendrick Bourne. I was naming Pettis. I named Garcon.
Yeah.
I named Goodwin, Taylor.
Yeah.
And I forgot to show love to because man, can you imagine the nightmare that them defense gonna have? Like, come on, they look at the Rams. They went and got Talib and Peters, but so what? Like, man, look at all those people I just named. Like, who's gonna guard Garcon? Who's gonna guard Goodwin? Who's gonna guard Taylor? Who's gonna guard Pettis? Kendrick? They gonna eat all. They will run the circles around them boys.
That's it. And you're going to have more than 2 dudes, man, because, I don't know who's in the slot for them. But you know what? I tell you, right? I cannot wait.
I just want to see the Rams fight each other.
I know, right? Because they will. They got a lot of volatile people on there in the comic. So I can see him and Talib having it out right now. If you did your job up in front, we wouldn't be back here getting burned up. People run by you like you toilet paper. And, you ain't talking. You talking to me? Did you see Malik Jackson? Who was he fighting with on the sidelines when we played the Jags? That had something to do with the 49ers burning them up. That made me laugh so hard. I said, look at the 49ers. They got the almighty Jags out there fighting because somebody has accused somebody of not doing their job. Oh.
Hey, Ronbo, man, I know you got callers, man. I ain't going to hold you up.
All right.
Hey, I'll check with y'all tomorrow.
All right. Appreciate you, fam. Be looking for you later. On Ready to Go. Yep. That's right. All right. All right, Dino. Appreciate you calling in. Hey. There he is. Let me give him his cue time so I say really slow. It's C. M. Plug! Dang. Tyler, I gave you all that time to queue up and get ready, and you missed the cue. Where is Tyler? Tyler. Damn it. I gotta tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me go through this before it gets built up to too many comments here. Jesus is my king. He says, my wife woke up this morning, sat on the side of the bed, took a sip of coffee, and looked me dead in the eye in the face and said, "It's either me or Ronbo." You know what I discovered about yesterday, you guys, man? I was looking at something. I was laughing at the comments for about an hour after, man. We went completely nuts yesterday, man. Some of the things we're saying were like something. We said I should put all that stuff together and put it in some kind of a volume so everybody can see it, man. It's hilarious. Keto Paradigm says nothing like praising my lunch. Watching Ronbo on Monday. Too much, Keto. Too much. Hey, Pena, South Texas. What's up, fam? Oh, man. Hey, let's go to the phone. Michael Rapina. Did you believe this is Mike? Mike is moving up on the pop chart.
Ronbo.
Mike, you shifted up on the music chart on me, man. You went from let's go movie theme to top pop 40, man.
Hey, man, and then it was Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, I forgot about Hendrix in there too. Mike's
I dabble in a little bit of everything, Ronbo.
Yeah, I am impressed. Well, Mike, man, we got OTAs getting underway today. We get a lot of news out of OTAs, but we do know Richard Sherman has asserted himself as a leader. And the OTA battles, people don't know. There's going to be some bloody battles out there. Those spots that were assumed by a lot of people may not be so clear as it may have been a few weeks ago. But what were you thinking? And Mike, be careful. Be careful. You can only exercise high intellect on this program because there's certain 49er fans that insist upon a certain standard of conversation.
Ronbo, I totally missed. Oh, go ahead.
We've been chastised tonight. He was speaking for others, I understand. So I'm real scared. Oh my God, we're being judged.
I totally missed that call. I don't know who that clown was, but I heard, was he saying bad stuff about your show?
Well, yeah, he came in and says that we lack intellect, that the people that call in here seem to be lacking in knowledge about the game of football, pretty much is what he was trying to say, and that we go off topic. In other words, we have just way too much fun in here, and he is not happy with that. I don't know what
it's kind of funny. He would come on the show to he'd come on to the show to make that point instead of just coming on and making a point about what he wants to talk about. I mean, that's kind of stupid, you know?
I thought so. He came in to apologize with all that, though, at the same time. He came in, he comes in, throw a little dig in there, but I want to apologize. I might have been drunk and this and that. Oh, God, thank you. So, anyway.
I missed the call, so I'm not going to say too much about that. But you. Hey, an article that I did read today that was kind of cool was, did you read that article about Scott McCloughan?
Yeah, he gave praises for the picks, and especially McGlinchey, and that was nice.
Yeah, I like that a lot, man. He really confirmed that McGlinchey pick for us. I mean, he said he had it graded as a 1-1, which means a top 10 pick. He said he liked the size. He liked the size, he liked the length, he liked the toughness, and he said everyone thinks he's a right tackle, but he thinks he's a left tackle through and through, you know.
Yeah.
He likes his intellect and the way he likes to finish blocks, the angles he takes on his blocks. I mean, he had nothing but, like you said, nothing but great things to say about McGlinchey. So that's pretty exciting coming from a guy who picked up Deshaun Goldson in the 4th round, who picked up Ricky Jean-Francois in the 7th round, who picked up Delaney Walker in the 6th round. I mean, this guy's picked up a lot of quality players in late rounds, Ronbo. This guy's a real good evaluator. You know,
we lost a really, and we went from him to Trent Baalke, and that was when our trouble started. You're absolutely right.
And look what happened to the Seahawks. I mean, once we lost McLuhan, he went over to the Seahawks. Who do you think picked Cam Chancellor and Sherman and Wagner and Russell Wilson? That's all Scott McLuhan right there.
I know. I mean, wow. See, that's why when you look at Adam Peters, you got to give, because Adam Peters, I suspect, is the biggest mind, because John's new at this and he's taking his direction from Mayhew and also Adam Peters. So and John's going to pick up from these guys a lot of things, because they're going to get Michael. They're going to get jobs soon. They're going to be the GMs of new clubs, I suspect, within the next 3 years, right? So hopefully John is like a really good student. I don't know how you really sit and evaluate talents that come out like McLuhan or even Peters. Von Miller is in Denver because of McLuhan. Man.
Yep, I know it. It's crazy, but man, I mean, looking at Fred Warner, I was looking at what he said about him too, and he just thinks that Fred Warner, he's talking about him like he's just a plug-and-play player. Like, like if he doesn't start, which he thinks he should, he said right away you're going to get a really good core special teams guy. But he said he can play the Will spot. He also said he thinks he can play the Sam. He said because the Mike, he doesn't feel like he's got the strength to play the Mike. But now that got me really thinking about Rhambo. What if he winds up being a Sam linebacker?
The thing is, I wonder. I think we lose some of his talents and put him at the Sam. That's the only thing I have a problem with that. I'd love to see him over there because he's got the size and the quickness, and we know he can cover, which the Sam has to do. Setting the edge would be his other thing to do. If they say he lacks strength to play the Mike, then I don't know if I'd put him at the Sam though for that reason. I mean, what do you think?
Well, I was thinking about that, and I was like, well, is it the Sam's responsibility to set that edge, or is it the big end? Does the big end just kind of crash in, and the Sam sets the edge, or is the big end?
Is it the Sam? Isn't the Sam setting right behind the Leo?
The Sam. No, the Sam is on the strong side, so he's on the tight end side. He's where the big end would be.
All right.
So the Leo is going to be on the weak side.
All right, because the big end, of course, that's his job, is definitely to give hell to the quarterback and definitely set the edge. That's what. Yeah. See, this is the funny thing about it. That's what Tank did really well last season. He did set the edge. You weren't gonna run Tank down coming around that side.
Actually, you know what? You're right though, because if they're running the football, then the tight end is going to be blocking down on him. So you're right. He's going to have to set the edge on that. You're right. Yep. So, okay, I get that. Yeah. But I just thought that was interesting that McLuhan said that about him. And but maybe in this particular system, he's going to feel a little bit differently. But I was just excited about what he said about him. He just said he thinks he's a damn good football player. He said a damn good player. He said it twice. He said a damn good player.
That's huge kudos. I mean, like you said, McLuhan, he's not going to lie to you about a talent. He's just not that type. If he thinks you sucked, he sucked. So that's good.
Right. Yeah, no, he's all over like Twitter. I mean, he's always saying things about players that he thinks are good or whatever. And I'm just it kind of pumped me up that he said that. And I'm like you though. I mean, I wanted to hear something about today too, and still waiting like when the media gets out there. I guess so. You said Wednesday the media is going to get out there.
Don't quote me on that. I'm just guessing because there's all kind of drama coming up on Wednesday. So I'm thinking the 49ers says, you know what? We pretty much feel pretty confident. I think they do, Mike. Between you and I think John and Kyle know exactly what's going to happen next. So they say, okay, it's going to be one of those days. Let's bring the media out, and they could get that done. They could get this done, and it'll be a great day. My guess.
Yeah, I guess they got the state of the franchises on that day too, right? They got that going on, right?
Man, that's right. We got a lot of things going on Wednesday. Okay, maybe they don't bring the media. I don't know. Maybe they don't even work out on Wednesday. Whoa! State of the franchise comes on at what time though? Because they'll be through practice.
Yeah, that's at 7 o'clock. It's going to be on 49ers.com. It'll be streaming. Yeah.
Practice will be over. State of the Franchise will be rolling at around 7, yeah. And Ruben will already have, it could be a huge media day Wednesday, bro. Huge!
Yep, you know it. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
We're going to go, Mike. Tell you what, appreciate
you.
See you tomorrow.
Appreciate you, Ronbo. Great show as always. Thanks. And shout out to the Empire. Shout out to the Hit Squad. And Rhambo, first and foremost, shout out to you, buddy. Great show.
Thanks, man. Thanks. All right. Before you know it, Michael be putting on guys like Little Dicky and everything else. Well, I woke up this morning feeling like Chris. Never mind. All right. Hey, Bethel!
Hey, Rhambo.
Hey, Bethel. How you doing today, man?
How you doing?
Hey, man.
I'm doing great.
Ah, man. Hey, we were sitting back
there. I had fun talking to you yesterday.
Yeah, Dave, I had fun talking to you, too. Tell you. We were sitting there wondering what was going to go on in camp today. We didn't get the news we expected. I thought the media would be in there today to report what was going on, but we still got to wait a little while. So we were talking about camp battles. Cornerbacks.
Yeah, I see that.
Wide receivers.
I go the thing that I've been hearing and everything. I'm a big Niners fan for a long time, and what I see in other places when other supposedly that they care about their team and they start talking shit to their same people that supposedly you're supposed to be fans with. I think people should not do that. I think if you're really a 49er fan, you will basically support your 49er fan and be there for them. Because if you're a 49er fan, that's what you do. If you're a real 49er fan. If you're a fake 49er fan, then you're just going to try to bring people down and try to basically try to change them to another team or whatever. If that's what you do, then go somewhere else. Because I always try to support my 49er fans. And, if they have some picks and, that's good picks. But, I think we should get this guy and, for certain reasons. And if you like your pick, that's, pretty good pick, And at the end of the day, the coach is the one that picks the players for certain reasons.
Yep.
And I think the reason that he picks them is for, even though we lost a lot of games, but I'm proud of my team because they try their heart out to try to win a game for their coach.
Yeah.
And that's what makes a big difference on a team.
Absolutely.
And because, we didn't have good experienced quarterbacks, and Jimmy G had a lot of experience, because of one person, it makes a big difference. Because of one person, if one person doesn't try, the other teammates see that you're not trying that good, so they're all going to go down and they're not going to do what they want to do, and that team is going to lose. But if you try your hardest out and you see that your other teams are doing their best to try to win the game, that will make you confident to try to win the game, and that will get you to the Super Bowl, because that what you want on a team is to give their hardest when they're playing. Because, if they don't give their hardest, because I seen that when we were losing and we didn't have good records and we had chances to win games, and I seen players giving up. I'm all like, what are you doing? You're supposed to not give up even though we're losing. You never know. One thing could change the whole outcome of the game. You could come back and you could win, and you could do stuff like that. But that's if you have somebody to motivate you, and that's what Jimmy G does, and that's what Richard Sherman is going to do for our team also.
Yeah, you got that right.
That's one thing. Yeah. So that's one thing that you always want on a team, and I see that's what a coach is doing, is getting players that are gonna give it all you can to win you that game. Because if a team tries out, it doesn't matter if it's a few yards or or long yards, if a team tries to do what people say they can't do, that motivates them to do better.
You got to come in.
And that's what you want on a team. You know, that's what I'm proud of my 49ers, because they never gave up and they try their hardest.
Tell you. You got to, you got to, you know what? And you got to give 110%. That guy that reaches for a little further than what he's able to do, that's the dude we got to have. That's the dude we want. We got a few of those guys on this team, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because, you know, if you support your team and you support your fans, you have a better football team and you have a better fan base. You know, look at the Dallas Cowboys. They spent so much money on all these big-time Pro Bowls and big-time people, and the Raiders. They spent on, you know, the running back, the quarterback, and supposedly they're going to go to the Super Bowl. They're going to do big things. And what happened? They didn't even make it to the playoffs. You know, so it doesn't matter how much money you pay to those teammates. If they don't give their hearts out, then they're not going to get you as far as you want them to.
Yeah, you know, it's hard, Bethel, to find. You know what? In the beginning, when you bring a bunch of guys onto a team, actually, you don't know who's got the wrong attitude. You got to find those guys in camp, though. Between now and OTAs, when you see some of those guys getting cut, and you say, dang, that guy's really good, how did he get cut? It may be for some of the reasons you just said. He didn't have the right mindset, he lacked heart, and he certainly wasn't in step with the rest of the team. He had to go. That's what, you're right. That's it.
You know, because I have seen some of my teammates go to other teams. You know, I get sad and everything, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, it's business. And, you know, you just wish them the best, and you wish them, you know, the best, because that's what you should do.
Yeah,
you know, and
Bethel, we're gonna have to stop though, Bethel. Let me. This Red and Gold Radio. Let's continue this tomorrow, okay?
All right. Nice talking to you, and I love your show.
Thanks, man.
And shout out to you and the Niner Empire.
Yeah.
And if you're a true 49er fan, you know, stick there with us, because, you know, I've been there for the bad, for the good, where people talk shit to me about my team, and I still, even though they do, I still stand up for them, even though, you know, it wasn't a good record. But I still keep it up, because that's what a true fan does.
That's right. All right, Bethel.
Yeah.
Good stuff, bro. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right. All right.
Oh, man. Yeah, you know, it's funny because, you're gonna have to deal with the people who don't believe. It's always, and I imagine every fan base is the same way. You got those who got a lot of faith, and you got the cautious guys who, I don't know, man. Look at our schedule, and the other team is really, we're playing some guys that are really gonna pound us in the dirt. You know what's really bad though, fam? For the last 2 years, you know me, each and every year I come and tell them, we're going to kick some ass. And of course, the last 2 years, of course, got my hat handed to me. I'm the guy sitting out tweets to some of the beat writers, said, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Man, let me put this to you like this. And, you know, I lay it all out like I'm doing, you know. This year, the ball's in our court. I firmly believe we're about to steamroll. Hey, Big Al! Come on in, Big Al!
Rhambo, what's going on, man?
Oh man, I'm just sitting back here, man. We're talking about the Richard Sherman leadership. We got dual dogs up there, man. We got Richard Sherman. We got Jimmy G. Everybody, and you know what? Who don't get enough credit is probably Pierre Garçon. I think Marquise is about to take on a role too, since he's starting to do so much better. You know that, right. Big Al. If you had to pick out the leaders on this team, who beyond the obvious leaders would you think might be? Wow, that's a whole other subject.
No. That's a... What about the running back we got from Oakland? His name is
running back from Oakland. You mean from...
No, I'm sorry.
You mean from the Vikings?
Linebacker.
Oh,
No, the linebacker we got from Oakland.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Is it Malcolm Smith?
Oh, right. Malcolm did just come from Oakland. I keep forgetting about that because I still think of him as a Hawk, a Seahawk. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's right. He did play for Seahawks.
He did just come from Oakland, yeah. But you know what, though? Yeah, he's got it in him and probably is.
Yeah. And he's a veteran, and him and Richard Sherman played in Seattle together. You know what I'm saying? So they,
Rich gave him kudos
both
yesterday.
of them on the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, real quick though, man. What's up with old boy talking about who was talking shit to you? Talking about he was drunk or something? What happened with that?
Yeah, he's got a problem with the content of the program, so he, for some reason, thinks it's necessary to keep repeating that. But don't.
Well, he can go get his own goddamn show.
Well, see, that's what he said to do it. He came to announce that he's getting his own show, and that your show, Rhambo, lacks intellect. The people that call in here don't know what they're talking about, and I understand that you like to accept that. He pretty much just came in and condemned me and everybody else that calls in. But I don't know what his point was. He's just a bizarre individual. So anyway. We're done with him.
You know what that is? You know what that is? He admires you. That's what's really under that. He's trying to be like you. So whatever.
Well,
but yeah, man. Real quick, I was listening on my way into work. Some NFL Network. One of the insiders was saying Richard Sherman. He's doing everything as far as running, but he's just not stopping on a dime.
Right.
So that's the final step. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm excited about Richard Sherman, man. I think if he's able to stay healthy, he's gonna be the Seattle Richard Sherman that we know. So
I know, right? Because he got his other
I'm
foot
excited
fixed
about
too,
him, man.
He had spurs on one foot.
Yeah,
too, on his heel. So Richard Sherman could be moving even faster and better than he was the last couple of years in Seattle. So you're right. I look for a very potent Richard Sherman this year. And like he says, if I'm on the field, I'm going to be playing at a high level. Yes. Yes.
So I'm ready, man. I just wanted to holler at you real quick, man, and tell that sucker don't be calling in no more, bro. We gotta protect you out here.
I didn't know it was him.
We ain't having none of that.
I didn't know it was the dude is a complete fool. Honestly, I didn't know it was him. All of a sudden he said, So at that point, you know me, I can't be rude. I gotta hear what he got to say, then hang him up.
It's all good. It's all good. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Thanks, fam. Have a good night too, Big Al.
All right, holla. All right, Niners.
Yeah. Hey, 804, you're in Virginia. Hello.
Yeah. What's going on, Rhambo?
Hey, you know what? Who is this? Because I thought you remind me of you remind me of Sean. I thought it was Sean. Sean got the same.
No, my cousin be on your show, man. He put me on to you about a year ago. I just downloaded the app and everything so I can comment because I'm a diehard 49 fan since 1986.
What is your name?
My name G, but I got it loaded. Yeah, but I'm up here. Trey is my cousin. You know what I'm saying? We be bumping heads on the decisions of what our team does do, and
so Trey does this to you with his family. Trey loves to call in and let everybody know that we've been warm and cuddly. You know how he talks. All right, all this warm and cuddly. Let's go ahead.
I'm the
Carlos
opposite,
Hyde
man.
has got to go.
I'm Darth Vader over here, man. Empire Strikes Back. You know what I'm saying?
Trey, your cousin's here.
Yeah, man. You know who it is, man. They call me G Code. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, let me write that down. It's G. Say what? G Code?
GCODE, man.
I love it,
man. Hey, look, man. I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Rams fans, Cardinals fans, Seahawks fans. We are your fathers. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, you combine their rings and our rings, man. Come on, now. There's no comparison. And they had over 20 years to try to catch up. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I look at it like this, man. With the shit show that Kyle Shanahan had to embrace and bring in, and how many close games we lost last year. You know what I'm saying? Then turn around at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? 2 points, 3 points, 1 point, and you look at it at the end of the year, the pieces coming together, and teams in the league were really had their eyebrows up, looking like, oh man, if they had at least 4 or 5 more games to go, we probably would be in the playoffs. Now,
right. If G would have started earlier.
Yeah, man, I'm in the sports group, and I told them, I said, I'm making a bold prediction, and I'm very serious about this. If injury free, you know what I'm saying, praying that we all be healthy. I can see what your boy was talking about a couple calls ago, that Super Bowl run, man. Yeah, Raymond.
Raymond's from Virginia, too.
Man. Yeah, man, for real, like, that's a big point about it, man, because we have that youth and that fire, because, you know what I'm saying?
Because ain't nobody got paid, you're right. That keeps people hungry.
Yeah, they hungry. They want to, and then you got all the analysts, you know, they don't know which way to talk about us. They're basically confused because they say they want to see what we'll be working with this year because of the pickups and stuff like that. Sherman healthy, he's going to guide them young bucks in the back to shut down. That's that energy, that showing that teeth. You know what I'm saying? That lion. You know what I mean? We get a couple of big boys up the front to at least put the pressure on the quarterbacks enough for our linebackers and our DBs to adjust to the routes or whatever they're running. We good money, man. If we can keep them under 21 points a game with the firepower that we got on offense, we should be pulling off. I look at 11, you know what I'm saying, 11 and 5, 12 and 4. If we slide up in them playoffs, man. Yeah, and look, Lynch is a Super Bowl champ from a vicious defense, man, in Tampa Bay, man. Come on now. He know what it takes. I look at it, you have Lynch giving out that input on the defense and Cal, and then people don't forget about this. Kirk Cousins, he got paid, what, $80 million guaranteed.
90.
Who was his coach?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Matt Ryan just got $150.
MVP.
Who was his coach?
MVP year before last.
McVay, the coach from the Rams.
Who did he work with?
Who was he up under?
Yes.
Who he's with? You see what I'm saying? You see the pattern? Do you see the pattern? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All the success from these players and stuff, they lack to think about it. And then you think about who Kyle Shanahan's father was.
Ooh,
come on
there
now.
You go, right there.
And then his father, where did the birth come from him? Come on now, you got to take it back to the 80s.
Does ring a bell? Al Seifert?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Traces
the Niners
all
it all
way
birthed
back to superiority.
Come on now. And I feel like this. All these teams talking all that smack. If you ain't in the 5-ring gang or better, you can't come for us. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only 4 teams that I know of that have 5 rings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or better. You have Pittsburgh. You have us, Dallas, and New England. That's it.
That's it.
Everybody else is playing catch-up.
That's it. Represent the best of the best, the elite.
Come on, man.
And truth is,
what it is they talking smack about us because they see it coming.
Yeah.
They just don't want to admit it, man.
And,
you know
also don't leave out the part they hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, always, man. I've been through it since like my first team I picked. My mom. She's from Virginia, so she rolled with the closest home team, which was the Redskins.
Yeah.
My pops, he was a Dallas Cowboy fan. So in the middle, it was like my pops told me, he was like, I'm not gonna force nothing on you. My mom said she's not gonna force nothing on me. Pick who you like. I was watching the game against the Giants and the Niners, and Jerry Rice in Montana looked so superb.
Ooh.
And I was like, I like the Niners. And been a Niner fan ever since 5 years old, man. Through it all.
All right. That's
you know
serious.
Through it all. You know what I mean? So,
tell you what, we got to go.
I do that. Hey, Ronbo, I've been listening to your show for a while, man. I appreciate you letting me come up on here.
Hey.
Listen. The Darth Vader, man. The Empire Strikes Back. Y'all have a good one. Be blessed, man. Watch what I tell you.
And don't you take long to get back, man, because I'm telling you, man, I love it.
Man, I'm coming back, man. I'll be faithful on here just like I'm faithful to the Niners, man.
There you go.
Hey, Niner gang out, man.
All right. There it is. G-Code, have a good night. This is G-Code, man. Who knew Trey never said that about his cousin? Now G-Code just told you him and Trey be arguing just like we be arguing with Trey. Trey, come on in tonight, man. It's Monday night, Trey. I'm telling you, man, we looking for you. Hey, Sam.
What up, Rhambo?
Hey, Sam. Oh, man. Well, Sam, what's up, man? I mean, we're running down through the Richard Sherman influence on the team, OTAs, the camp battle predictions, records, you name it, we own it. What's on your mind?
Did you see the interview with Michael Robinson and Richard Sherman today?
No, that actually interview's been aired. Yeah, you saw the part where Richard Sherman said why he signed up with the 49ers, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man, I feel so disrespected. Michael Robinson was like, man,
I know.
It almost felt like he was calling like Sherman out, like having been a traitor. Like, man, out of all the other teams, man, you chose the Niners, man.
I know.
I felt disrespected.
And you
I feel
Michael
like
Robinson
Sherman knew what he was doing.
Man, Michael Robinson's been doing that to the 49ers for like how long? Ever since last year.
Man, since he retired.
I mean, you know.
Since he's been alive.
And you know why he's pissed off, don't you? Michael Robinson once played fullback for the 49ers, right? 49ers dumped him.
Right.
And he's been mad ever since. Michael Robinson and also Terrell Davis, they cannot give the 49ers a break. All right, they have to soon, though. Don't worry.
I feel like they're just doubting Richard Sherman. It's like as soon as he goes to another team, they're like, "Oh yeah, he's washed up. He doesn't have what it takes to be like a Pro Bowl player he used to be." Just because he's on the Niners, man, it's like disrespect sometimes, you know.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get some more too. We cannot lose. If we lost to many. Okay, so the 49ers hype seems to have been watered down today as the Minnesota Vikings handed the 49ers and Jimmy G his first loss in 8 tries. You know, we're going to be livid if we don't win that game. We have to beat Minnesota or the media is going to go, God, they're going to have a good time with that.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, it's going to be on the news for an entire week on NFL Network. Jimmy G, here's a headline. Jimmy G never had it in him. Man, even if we do lose this game, man, like, do you really blame Jimmy G, man? I mean, it's not going to be an easy game. I think it's going to be the hardest game of the whole season.
It is. But listen to Sam, if we win that game, tell you right now, I see 7 or 8 in a row, and that Rams will be wrapped up in that. The 49ers confidence will be sky high. It'll also mean that the offense is also going exactly how Kyle trained them. Because honestly, if that offense is popping on all cylinders, there is no defense in the NFL that can stop them. I really know that right now.
There's no defense that can stop them when they're clicking. A.J. Boye, no, it was Jalen Ramsey. He couldn't even cover Kendrick Bourne, a rookie, undrafted rookie. He could barely cover him on an inside slant.
God.
When he threaded a needle against with Telvin Smith jumping the route and then Kendrick Bourne catching it for a 12-yard gain, he couldn't even stop him on the inside slant. So I have so much trust in Kyle Shanahan's offense.
And Sam, did you also see in that same game? Did you see how far Jalen Ramsey was playing off of Marquise Goodwin? I don't know how. I don't think Jalen wanted to be in that position. He was playing so far off Marquise. He had his hand out there trying to cover the distance, but you could see he wanted to get his feet ready to go left or right because whichever way Marquise goes, he does not want to get caught off guard. I couldn't stop laughing. I said, Jalen, what are you scared?
Man, I mean, it kind of makes me happy whenever haters start doubting us.
Yeah.
Because whenever the season starts, you're gonna be able to freaking brag on them. Because if their team, like the Raiders, they've had one good year in the past 10 years, Ronbo, and I keep seeing on Twitter, under Bleacher Report, all the Raiders fans Derek Carr's still better than Jimmy Garoppolo. Come on.
Oh, and they made it worse.
God, that hurts my
he's
heart.
been ranked number 60 now amongst the players.
Oh,
but
yeah.
hey, Jimmy only played 5 games. Okay, let's see who ranks the highest next year. God.
Exactly, and I don't even know. Derek Carr, they're he's gonna go Super Bowl this year, man. He had one of the worst like seasons after having such a good season he had like 2 years ago.
I know.
So that's why I think he's just inconsistent.
I'll tell you what.
And he loses Michael Crabtree.
I know. Well, that may have helped him, actually. They picked up Martavis Bryant, I thought, but I don't hear anybody saying anything about it.
Right.
I got to look at that again. Hey, but Sam, let me see tomorrow, man. The Lions got a little crazier tonight. So we're going to go ahead and see you tomorrow if you get some time, all right?
All right, sounds good, Rhambo.
All right, fam.
See you later, Rhambo. Take care. Thank you so much for what you do, Rhambo. Greatest show on YouTube, on everything. See you, Rhambo.
Sam.
Take care.
All right, fam. Linwood Collins is back with us tonight. He's got a note. He says, the Raiders are the 49ers players' 401 plan for retirement. And there's so much accuracy to that. It bothers me every time the 49ers go over them. I'm just so glad that Bowman didn't stay but a few games and leave. He's not back there now. Uh-oh, there he is. Let us know. It is from the Midwest. Is he in the Midwest? C. M. Pug!
Personality. Perfect personality. I live in color.
He never accused back that point. And you will see a cult of personality. I know you ain't good. Hey, Tyler, you gotta get some louder speakers, man. Tyler. Tyler, we're crowded tonight. Get in there, Tyler.
For one thing, that one clown that came in after you, man.
Oh.
I'll tell you right now, man. You know that we love you. You know,
Thanks.
we love you. You know, we support you. And there's no limits on what we can say necessarily as long as it pertains to the 49ers.
Amen to
so
that.
we can talk about whatever we want. Let us have our fun. You go over, do whatever you're doing. Go get drunk. Do whatever you've been doing.
Yeah.
Go get high, whatever. Don't be coming into the Rhambo show acting like you own it.
And telling us what we can talk about, what we can't talk about. This is America, damn it. We do what we please. All right. We told him. All right.
Yeah. Exactly. That's all I had to say about that. But
yeah. So Tyler, go ahead, man. You got new leaders. You got new leaders this year like we've never had before, possibly. But these guys are serious rock and roll. You talk about cult of personality, man. Richard Sherman, Jimmy G on the offensive side. Tyler, I just can't imagine guys are gonna feel shame if they're not giving 200% every day, man. What are you thinking?
I gotta say one thing, Pierre Garçon, we really overlook him. Really, he's gonna be. Has he ever had a great quarterback? Like his quarterbacks have been Hoyer, Kirk Cousins, and what's that other dude? He had Peyton Manning. You know, he did really good with Peyton Manning. But he hadn't necessarily had a guy like Jimmy because you know when Peyton Manning throws the ball a lot of time. But from when he's throwing to Reggie Wayne, at least I've seen the ball's getting tipped into his hands. So.
Yeah. Peyton wasn't, you know what? Peyton back when Pierre was playing with him was like, oh, what? God, that was early in his career. He became untouchable as he got a little older. So I got to go back and look at clips of the early Peyton Manning. But he came out of college looking good, though. So.
Oh, yeah. He came out of Tennessee. Then I was watching this video. Sherman was talking to Michael Robinson, and Michael Robinson said, Jimmy G, he's like, what about that guy? And then Richard Sherman said, well, I've had conversations with his teammates, and I've had conversations with the coaches about how they coach him, and I am very, very comfortable with him, and I'm very comfortable being here. I'm very comfortable that we're going to have success in the future, or something like that. But he asked the coaches, how do you coach him? What do you teach him? And that kind of stuff. I think that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, and Richard Sherman derived a lot of information from that. And his mind is like, I just wonder what he thought after hearing all these things. And what conclusions did he draw? But he obviously come to the 49ers. But what else is he thinking? Is he thinking Super Bowl? Tyler, if we said, Rich, hey, Tyler and I want to meet you down at whatever restaurant tomorrow, man. We'll talk football. And first thing we ask him is, so you think these guys can go to the Super Bowl next year? I mean, be honest. There's no cameras or anything. No, you know. I wonder what he'd say.
He'll be like, no. He'll be like, no. You could have a phone in your pocket recording me or something.
He'd be right too. He'd be
like,
right
okay.
to think that too.
I'll empty out my pockets.
Yeah. yeah. You gotta have those pockets hanging out. Well, Tyler, I guess we gotta do the conversation butt naked because if we're gonna be trusted, we gotta let Rich know. Rich, obviously, we don't have any equipment. Well, we can't say that.
Yeah. We're not going. We wouldn't be going out to dinner. We'll go out. He'll hook us up and we'll get out on the field or go to Levi Stadium. Just 3 of us. So.
Yeah, man, that'd be fun. But anyway,
yeah.
Camp battles, Tyler. Who do you like, man? I mean, which battle's gonna be the roaringest battle? I mean, which gonna be the biggest battle?
Well, I mean, Richard Sherman He was also talking about how, he's like. On defense, we do have all the talent in the world. He's like, they got the talent up front, and he kept naming off guys in the secondary. He said Kwaski Tart is like a freaking Swiss Army knife. You put him anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But the battles, I think at safety, we're pretty set. So I think those battles will be interesting, though. I mean, we got a few draft picks who won't be able to play this year, which is fine. But
actually, Marcel Harris, yeah.
Yeah, and then we got, what's that other dude?
You talking about the defensive
from,
lineman,
NC State.
Contavious Street?
Contavious Street, yeah.
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 Yeah, we got the same team, man.
I think Cassius Marsh is going to be really good next year.
I'm telling you, that's my guy. I really think he's going to win that battle coming off the edge. He is the one.
Yeah.
Tyler, we got to stop. We're out of time. I'm going to tell you what, the phone lines have gotten ridiculously filled up tonight. Everybody's got something to say tonight. It's getting better than Sundays. I'll see you tomorrow, though, on Red Gold, okay?
Yep. Keep on praying for Reuben Foster, man. The situation will work itself out.
Oh,
Stay in
God.
the franchise.
He's got to stay strong.
I hope those uniforms are looking good. I don't want all red. I'll be a lot more okay with all white than all red.
I agree.
I'd love to keep the black uniforms, but we'll see.
And don't go all gold either. You're right. Oh man, I don't know what they're gonna. We'll see. We'll see Wednesday, actually. All right, Tyler. Good night.
All right. See you, man.
Or maybe
Drop
all
the pipe
gold.
bomb.
All right, bro. Or maybe all gold wouldn't be so bad, actually. It goes back with the history of San Francisco, the gold miners and everything. Would they do that? We're not doing Color Rush anymore, from what I understand, though, because Thursday Night Football. Anyway. Jesus, my king, this channel needs more Yamin. Yamin might be working tonight, or even as we speak, he's at that famous restaurant of his having 4 wings and fried rice. Yamin, where you at? Hey, Jamal. Jamal. Where you at, Jamel? Jamel, we'll come back and get you, man. Because we're pretty crowded now. We'll go ahead and come back and give you a little time. Is that so me the money? So
what's up, Ronbo? How's it going? Hey, we were talking uniforms. I'm glad they're getting rid of the black ones just because I could never make out the numbers. It was kind of hard to see.
That's okay. Yeah. What do you think they're going to do, though? I just can't imagine. Or maybe they're going to listen to Marquise Goodwin since he wants the all-white uniform.
Does he? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, Marquise, man, he's modded his all-white uniform. I think somebody photoshopped him. He may have done it himself. But an all-white 49ers uniform, it looked radical. I like it. But now, at the third quarter...
All white.
Yeah. What does that uniform look like after the third quarter, though? What a mess.
Oh, yeah, a muddy game?
Yeah. The 49ers would love it, too. Hey, it's raining like hell out there, man. We're wearing all whites tonight. This should be fun.
Hey, Rhambo, you won't guess what I just picked up from the airport.
Who?
Hey, Lee, want to talk to him?
Good
day, Ronbo. This is Lee. How are you?
As soon as I heard good day, Lee, and matter of fact, you're not supposed to use that term. You told me that in New Zealand you don't say good day.
Oh, I know. I'm a little pissed off, actually, because I took Qantas over here, and those some Boston's, some Australians, and we don't really get along with them. And those crocodile-looking motherfuckers. Oh, I'm sorry, pardon me, I shouldn't have cursed. Anyways, I'm very tired from jet lag. And if you ever see a fellow New Zealand Kiwi, all you have to say to them is tricky, tricky, true, and a licky, licky, you. That's a greeting for us. I'm tired, so I'm going to give it back to Soulmate.
So
Hey, Rhambo.
You guys are getting good at this, man. I'm telling you right now. Man, we gotta get a competition going. But it's you, Bashar, of course. Who else? Oh yeah, Slick, and
yeah.
And we got one more. What was it? A Razor.
Razor, yeah.
And Go Hard. Yeah, you guys. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. Oh, one more.
Who's that?
He's always giving me information. I haven't talked to him in a week, and I can't think of his name. From Twitter, he's always giving me news on things I miss out on. Joey Mahoney.
Joey Mahoney.
I have been fooled by you guys on numerous occasions. I mean, it was ridiculous. So
just Rhambo, getting back to the Niners. The reason why we didn't get much reporting done today is the media was not allowed to witness practice. So, but tomorrow they're all going to come in, so we should get filtered news throughout the day.
Good. Because Wednesday would have been too much, actually.
Yeah. Wednesday's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Ooh, man. Tell you. And hey, let's advise people right now. Don't let Grant Cohn be the first person you read. Because Grant
I hate that guy so much.
He's just mean and nasty about it, man. He'll tell you, he'll start out by saying, he'll say good things about a few people, and then he'll get into this thing about how people suck. Oh, Grant, man, that's...
Yeah. And he's worse than his dad. His dad was pretty bad, too.
You know, he gets it from his dad.
Yeah. But anyways, Rhambo, I know you got a lot of fans to get to, so, Niner Empire, love you guys. Love all you guys.
Appreciate you getting in here, Sophie. Talk to you later, huh?
All right, take care.
Man. Hey, so where is it? It's the Hulkamaniac. Hulk. Hulkster. So where you at, brother?
Hello?
There you are. Wait.
Nah, Ronbo.
Who's that? That's not Hulk.
Hey, it's the Golden Buckeye.
It's a Golden Buckeye. Hey! What's up?
I got one thing.
I'm bad. I'm bad. Hey, Golden Buckeye. Who was that? Is that Vince McMahon? No, that's not Vince McMahon. Who is it?
No, it's the Golden Buckeye.
No, I mean that theme.
Oh, that was Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, that's right. Buckeye, what's up, man? I haven't talked to you in a while. What's going on with you, man? We got.
Man, I've been working my ass off, Ronbo, and moving to a new place. Man, the last 3 months been a little bit busy for me.
Sounds like, man, working and moving, man. That's a lot of. I hate moving. I've actually lost friends down through the years, asking them to help me move. They don't talk to me anymore, so I try to stay put as much as I can. I hate moving, man. I feel like I want to throw everything away and just start over sometimes. Whoa, that's a pain in the ass.
Right, you best believe I brought my heart of the red and gold with me.
Well, you got to bring that though, yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Nah, I was hearing about the last couple of callers about the uniforms. I just actually tweeted you on 3 new uniforms that I seen posted on the internet. So when you get the chance, check your Twitter.
All right. Hey, those things you're tweeting about, is that probably what they're going to be down to? I saw that. Oh, wait. Did you see me the 49ers of red and white pants?
No, actually the one I seen, it was like all white, all red, and all gold.
Okay. That's probably going to
be it. Yeah, 3 different ones. I like the white ones, bring back the 94-ish.
I know, right? See, because they said that it was going to be the 49ers, it's going to be something to throw back. So, yeah, you're on the right path, I'm pretty sure. So.
Oh, yeah, But to answer your question about who should be the leader on defense, I think it might be by committee. You know,
Yeah.
I think they're all going to be one for real.
Yeah.
Like they're all going to be that Sheen. They got that down pat. Richard Sherman knows it. Maybe he can teach the youngsters. Ahkello Witherspoon, Andre Colbert. But that rookie Reid, I think is it J.R.Reed?
D.J.Reed.
D.J.Reed, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'd be all right for us though too when he gets some PT.
Yeah, you know. Because the thing is, you know, you're going to look at Richard Sherman, and Sherman's going to be, because of the fact that he's just been so good down through the years, he's obviously going to be, everybody's going to listen to him on defense, especially the secondary, right? And then you got Jimmy Ward looking like a smaller version of Tom Brady, or should I say a shorter version? Oh, I'm looking at your uniforms right now. You got Tom Brady looking, I mean Jimmy out there running Tom Brady's show, and people are buying into it like crazy. So, you know what? It's man.
You know, I seen like he's actually tied for like 6th or 8th about the odds of winning the MVP. I think he's tied with Matt Ryan and somebody else I can't think of.
And some
but
people
of course Tom Brady's on
fantasy. Yeah.
Hey, I would love to see that, you know. He's actually trying to be the first quarterback for 49ers to pass for 3,000 yards since I want to say not Joe Montana,
3,500.
Jeff Garcia.
He goes all back. Jeff Garcia was the last guy to pass over 3,500 yards. Jimmy should be able to eclipse that. If you go by last season's 5-game stretch and do the math from there, he should be able to beat it pretty easy. In fact, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Buckeye, they're talking 5,000 yards is not beyond his reach.
Hey, I mean, I see Marquise Goodwin and Pierre Garçon eclipse 1,000 yards each. You know, and I see McKinnon maybe hit like 600 to 800 yards.
Yep.
You know, but Trent Taylor, watch for Trent Taylor to have a breakout year.
Yep.
I really
that
do.
Slicing and dicing, man. He's that 3rd-round dude. Now, I'm figuring they're going to have another defense lined up for him this year. But how do you defend against a guy like Trent Taylor? Because if you do, Trent's going to be the most valuable player on the team. Why? Because he's going to have defenses so concerned with him on 3rd down that guys are going to be open everywhere, especially tight ends.
George Kittle.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you said that because I seen actually George Kittle was actually tied, not even tied. I think he was 3rd or 4th of all tight end rookies per catch. Or not per catch, but I forgot the stat. I know he's like 4th of all rookies.
I think 1 or 2, actually ranked 1 or 2 of a 5th-round pick. I think he's number 1, actually. Of a receiver who accomplished what he did being drafted in the 5th round. That was the whole thing on that. Yeah, you're right.
You better get your sunglasses out for the next 10 years because it's going to be bright.
It's looking bright. Hey, we gotta go, fam. Let's see. Y'all know you're busy.
I just want to jump on here, man. Yeah, I've been busy as hell, man. But hey, I still listen to your show faithfully, man.
Thanks,
I agree pretty much, man. Hey, we're all pumped, man. And praying for Foster, man. You know, praying for Foster.
Yeah, I think he's gonna win this.
You know,
I think so.
Oh yeah, without doubt. And put line him with our rookie we drafted for BYU.
Fred Warner.
Yes.
All right.
But all right, Ronbo, go ahead and take them other callers, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, much
Golden
love.
Buckeye.
I respect what you do, man. And
thanks, Phil.
I'm glad to be back.
All right. Good to see
I'll
you
talk
back,
to you
too.
Thursday night.
Be looking for
I'll
you,
be
too.
on course Thursday night. So, all right, buddy.
All right.
Later. Go Niners.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Wait. Watch out.
You. Let's see. Jamal, are you back?
I'm back.
Jamal, as we have been waiting patiently, as you know, today was the beginning of the Super Bowl run. Officially. OTAs. Jamal, what you got on your mind, man? Jamal?
I read an article about,
Okay, I couldn't hear you for a second. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, yeah. I was reading an article about Mike McGlinchey's, raised...
McLuhan.
Mike McGlinchey.
Oh, Mike McGlinchey, yeah. Go ahead. What were you reading an article about?
Yeah. how's he raving about Joe Staley's mentorship?
Oh yeah, right. And then there's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's could be the left guy. Because I tell you, Jamel, we're gonna have to get another tackle next year. Because if Staley's got another 2 good solid years, McGlinchey moves over to the left, and we need to start grooming a guy for the right starting next year. I wish we could have done it this year.
Yeah.
Or we can get a free agent. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. And then with Richard Sherman and what he said about the defense, I mean, man, my goodness. I'm looking forward to this defense kicking some major tail this year.
Yeah. They're going to be better than people think. I know that for sure.
Right.
They don't know what's coming, Jamel. They don't know what's coming. This is why the 49ers got the advantage in the first 5 or 6 games. Nobody knows what's coming. And we know how good that offense can be. I think the Vikings are going to get torn apart because they don't know how to defend. Yeah. They got no book on Jimmy. They got a book on Jimmy, but they don't have a book on Jimmy with these weapons.
Right.
Oh, God, I love the thought of that.
Yep. Can't wait.
And it's perfect
timing. I think we're going to win the first game.
Who?
That's why I think we're going to win the first game.
I do. The more I think about it, the Vikings can't prepare for the 49ers. And if you can't prepare for Kyle Shanahan, he will kill you. That could end up being a massacre. And Jimmy G being his trigger man? Ho!
Right.
Dang!
Yes, sir.
21 points before, tacked up, and the Vikings be looking like a panic on the sideline with everybody looking at each other like, you were supposed to be covering, man. What the hell happened? I get to see it now. It could get really ugly in that first game. They'll have a little book on us in the second game.
Go
ahead.
Yeah. And they haven't seen that speed yet.
See, that's it right there. Not knowing what's coming at you, and it's coming at you at high speed. That's a deadly combination.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. So, as I say, Jamel, I don't know if you agree with this, but if we win the first game, it may be a while before the 49ers get stopped. Because the toughest team we're going to see is the Vikings for a stretch of about 7 games until we see the almighty Rams.
Oh, definitely. I think they're going to get exposed.
Yeah. Maybe before we even see them.
Yeah.
If the Rams get beat a couple of times before we play them, I'm going to lose my mind laughing because the Rams are supposed to be Super Bowl bound. They've already got them penciled in as the NFC champions. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it.
Mm-hmm. You and me both. Hey, Jamel, let me see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yeah. See you tomorrow on Red and Gold Radio if you get some time, huh?
I will.
All right,
definitely will. Thank you. I'll try and get a war card for your league.
Oh, yeah! Have a good night, fam.
Thanks, Ronbo. And for what you do.
Thanks, fam.
I see you later.
All right, fam. And Civic Sports injected FB6. This sounds like a car I'd like to own, hot, fast, quick. You sit down, them bucket seats just wrap around you. You put your hand on the gear shift. You throw it into first, and you feel like it's moving too fast. You're scared to throw it into second. Oh. Civic Sport Injected FB6 says, Rhambo, let me get a Niner! Now that I got myself in the neck shape, I'm going to do this all night. And Angel Cortez! Angel says, it's a wrap. Sean McVay's. You guys, this one had me dying yesterday. We're still working on Sean McVay's lady. Angel says, it's a wrap. Sean McVay's ex-lady, Veronica Combe, is about to dump McVay for Jimmy G. That's her real name, by the way. She's from the Ukraine, according to TMZ. Yeah! According to TMZ. Guys, okay, now you got me going. Should I go check TMZ? I thought you guys were just messing with John's... messing with John. By the way, guys, I want to know, now for a while there, everybody was stuck on Eric Armstead's girlfriend. Is indeed, what's your choice between Eric Armstead's girl and Sean McVay's? Which one do you think is the hottest? Now, for those who have a booty fetish, I think Eric Armstead's girlfriend wins. If you're just looking for overall excellence, then of course the girl from the Ukraine has a chance. We need to hold a poll on this. I might put it up on the app as well. You guys, we're supposed to be talking football. Okay. Hey! Yeah! It's a big show. It's a big show on tonight. Big show.
Yes, sir. Hey, Rhambo.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't done one of these in quite some time, so could I please get an installment?
Absolutely. And now, it is Monday Night Raw. Big Show is ready to give it to you. Let me holler at you. Great show!
This goes out to Steven, my man. Bro, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself when you come in here, man. To suggest or to say that some of us lack intellect is a little bit ignorant on your part. And I'll give you an example, myself included. Some of us might not have a distinguished or well-rounded vocabulary like myself, Fox, Ronbo, Trez, and others on this show. I happen to have 3 degrees, my man. I am working towards my master's next year.
All right.
And I actually work in the behavioral area in the penal system. So, and to suggest that I lacked intellect is a little insulting to me. We may not fit your style. We may not tickle your fancy or anything like that as far as the format of this show goes. To meet your standards, exactly. But I have checked some of the other 49ers channels on YouTube and other social media platforms, and one of the things they are severely lacking is personality, along with intellect. I couldn't even stand to watch a minute of some of those other channels because they lacked personality. That's how boring they were to me. They were telling us what they think, which is absolutely boring. They weren't throwing any kind of personality in there whatsoever. And telling us what you think is like, everyone has an opinion. You know, we don't want to, we like a mixture of personality with intellect in here.
It's all
which is what some of us do have. Yeah, exactly. So to suggest that some of us don't have intellect is kind of ludicrous. You better, like I said, check yourself before you wreck yourself, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyways, back to football. Ronbo, one of the players that I think people are sleeping on is D.J.Reed.
Ooh. Man,
I don't know if you read NFL.com or anything like that, but they actually had an article out that said the top 5 late round sleepers that people should be keeping an eye on them, and number 5 was D.J.Reed. We picked him in the 5th round, and they loved his coverage ability and his size, and of course his speed, and they were really impressed with this pick. And I kind of was too. I kind of questioned that at first, like, because of the other players that were out there, but the more I dug into him and the more I seen him on film and everything like that, I can't wait to see what this kid does. You know,
And that
he's really exciting. So
Big Show, the guy's wingspan makes him a bigger guy too. He's really aggressive too, without fouling. This is what I like about him. Oh, he can play.
Yeah. And another guy I'm really excited about is Tavorius McFadden. He was, at one point at the beginning of the year, talked about being drafted in the top 10. But then scouts started looking more into his film and things like that, and his stock apparently dropped for some reason. Nobody says why it dropped. Or
it was last year, Show. He had a very strange... This guy was all-world in 2016. He would have been a first-round draft pick if he came out in 2016. He played last year. Everything, he just really didn't bring it. I don't know what happened.
I think one of the things he did last year when DeAndre Francois went down was he sort of slacked off a little bit,
Yeah.
Because that whole Florida State defense, they went to shit when DeAndre Francois went down. I mean, once their quarterback went down, Rhambo, the oxygen was pretty much sucked out of that entire stadium,
And
so that's kind of what I have a feeling that
killed
scouts
him.
kind of scoured away from him, and and everything like that. So, I mean,
he's motivated now, it seems. So, we could get that McFadden from 2016. And actually, there's been a couple articles. The 2016 McFadden makes this thing. The 2017 McFadden better not show up. So far, I understand he did well in camp, the mini camp. So let's see what he looks like. The only person that lit him up in mini camp, and it's kind of a good thing, was Dante Pettis. So we'll see what happens next.
Right.
Yeah.
And what better mentor to have than Richard Sherman when everyone doubted you and you didn't even get drafted. You were signed as an undrafted free agent. That's a huge chip on his shoulder, and I think that would help him to his advantage and make the 53-man roster.
Yeah, I agree. Good stuff, Big Show.
I think we'll see him on the field this year. So
yeah, because I do not see him getting cut. I'll be so surprised. So
yeah. All right, man.
All right, Big Show. Good stuff, man. Talk to you later.
Hey, Steven, we love you, man, but you better check yourself before you wreck yourself next time you come in. All right, man.
So
all right,
true.
shout out to everyone. Good night.
All right, Big Show. And, I'll run through some notes here real quick. Anthony Baker says, I got Jimmy throwing for 4,465 yards and 32 TDs, 9 nits. What do you think? Yeah, I see that, Because, when I first read 32 TDs, I says, guys, that's like every game he's throwing for 2 TDs. I like that because that, through the course of 16 games, you're going to get defenses that are really going to be hardcore. They're going to be a little tough. We have to run a few in. We have to stunt a few in. There's going to be some things that go on. So, yeah, there's going to be that game which goes buck wild, and Jimmy G goes like 5 or 6 TDs in one game. I can see that happening. There's a couple of defenses. I won't say now because I don't want to, jinx it. So, go hard. Goodwin's girl is number 1. Oh, yeah, she... Go hard, I can tell you're a booty man. Good girl got a lot of booty. Armstead number. He is definitely, Gohard is definitely a booty man. Armstead's number 2, and McVay's girl flies in at number 3. DeMille, where did you get that shirt? Hey, DeMille. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go see if I can find his link. I haven't talked to him in a long time. I worry, we lost a lot of 49er fans the last 2 years that you used to see online all the time. I don't want to call them anything, but, maybe they got busy because if the 49ers aren't going to win it, they didn't have time. Oh, JR. Come on in, JR.
Ronbo!
What's up, fam?
Shout out to the Niner Empire. Yo, I've been listening to what you people have been talking about. You know what? Minnesota better be shaking their legs on week 1.
Oh.
Because Jimmy Garoppolo and Jerick McKinnon and that offense and Kyle Shanahan
and the speed
gonna put numbers up on them, and they ain't gonna stop them.
Oh, man. And by the time they even get it figured out, JR, it'll be the third quarter. It'll be too late. If they ever get it figured out during the course of that game. Oh, my God.
I know, Rhambo. Look what Garoppolo did with the team he had when he came in there. Everybody was on IR. He's got Garcon coming back. You know, Pettis is coming in to spread some people around, get Bourne out there. His first touchdown was against Lewis with Louis Murphy against Seattle. I mean, just imagine repertoire he's got now. You don't think McKinnon's going to be thinking about revenge in his head for what Minnesota didn't do to him?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
And JR,
think about this anybody also. Knows that Minnesota... What's that?
Add this into the mix, because the fact of the matter is, Jimmy G's going to want out there and make it clear to everybody that Kyle Shanahan did not make a mistake taking him over the $90 million Kirk Cousins guaranteed. Yeah.
Well, I'm just glad John Lynch talked him into it. You know, to give Jimmy G this chance to see what he's got. And what did he show? He showed that he went 5-0 as a starter, not even knowing a quarter of the playbook. I mean, you give this guy the whole off season with Mike Shanahan, and I swear to God, Cousins is 94, and Jimmy Garoppolo is 90 for a reason. I want to see where we're at next year on top 100. And Kirk Cousins got this big head on his.
He said, "Hey." The motivation after getting Kirk had 2 contracts where he was franchise tagged. He made bank, and now he comes to Minnesota. Kirk, what do you want, man? Give me the pen. Here's the check. You write it. All right, got to do this, and I want $90 million guaranteed. How about $100 million guaranteed? Well, that's okay. I don't want to be. Let's not get weird. JR, did that lose you? Wait, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, but you know what? Sherman, I read up more on that article with Sherman yesterday. You know what? Michael Robinson's just a hater. He just hates the Niners.
He really
but you know what? We're the one who gave him a chance. We're the ones who drafted him in the first place before he went to Seattle. And he just hates the fact that we dumped him like that. You know?
I know. He's just...
But you know what? I like Sherman's attitude about it because he's thinking positive. He's not letting that get to him. He knows where he's at. He's back around his surroundings, back in California where he started from. You know, and he's going to be teaching all these young guys his style. And
aggression.
He can't be more comfortable with that. He knows.
Attitude. Yeah. It's good. No, really. It's gonna play a huge role in how those guys perform next year. Nobody's gonna want to let Rich down, and I think that's why the offense played so well last year. Nobody was about to let Jimmy G down either, because these guys come from places where they were kicking ass. Don't be coming here with no weak football, so you know you play better. So yeah.
Oh, I know. The only issue I have is maybe the pass rush, but I'm with you. I think Cassius Marsh is going to be going off on people.
Yeah, you know.
And I think you know what. People are sleeping on Solomon Thomas. They're thinking, oh, this guy, you know, he didn't play up to his potential last year. But you know what? I think with a whole off season and not having to worry about the college last off season, it's going to help him out. And I really think we're going to be pressuring the quarterbacks these whole season. I think we're going to be fine.
It's gonna be a season for Stanford products to stand up, because the fact of the matter is, Joshua Garnett, he is first-round draft pick. Dude used to be a mauler at Stanford on that offensive line. He's gonna get up. Solomon Thomas, as you just mentioned, and who else? Don't we have a third Stanford guy? I had Eric Armstead mixed up.
Richard Sherman.
Boy, talk about already stood up. It could be a year for Stanford like crazy, but. The trees. I mean, we already know DeForest Buckner's going to kick, but Eric Armstead, God, please don't get hurt. We mentioned Josh Garnett. Eric Armstead's going to be I got a feeling he's going to be a beast, because Eric's getting things. He's answering people on Twitter. So I'm telling you right now, he's getting pissed off. So good. Watch him come out and get everybody to shut up.
Well, Armstead better be coming out like that if he wants to get paid next year, because if he goes back out on the bench, I don't want him talking to the doctors more than his own teammates. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him.
JR, we got.
I think what's up?
So we got to go. But, yeah, I hear you, man. We're out of time. But, listen, get on back here. Let's talk about Eric tomorrow, too, okay?
49ers!
Yeah.
Hey, Rhambo, I love you, man.
JR, back at you, fam. Come on, you're ready to go. All right. Oh, here he comes. I'm so glad. Trey. Your cousin G-Code just called in, and he told us about you. One half of the TNT connection. He's finally come back to Ronbo Sports Radio. Actually, we're on TV tonight. I need a one more.
One more. But, and I do mean finally. The Rumble, we are back. We are back, and we are here. Before we get into any business, we are here to lay the funeral services for our dearly departed brother Stephen. You have been buried. You have been finished. The casket is closed, and you have been buried. You've been buried alive.
I'm gonna knock some nails down in there.
You'll never call this show again and disrespect our host like that again. It just won't happen. We won't stand for it. I was laid back, and then I was like, nah, you know what? Everybody else got it, right? And then out of nowhere, you know, I hear my family. My family, because my family.
You must have been shocked.
My family, yeah. Now, shout out to my cousin G Code. Shout out to the Code. Full disclosure, obviously, he's a little older than me. He's actually the reason why I became a Niner fan back in '88 at 3 years old.
Awesome.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk, because everybody else in the family was Cowboy and Redskins fans. Given where we grew up.
That.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I just couldn't let him rock by himself. And ever since then, I've been rocking with the Niners. So it's real cool that he finally called in. I know he was tired of listening. But with that being said, Brother Rhambo, we're going to need one single installment, if you don't mind.
You can get that right now. And now, as we continue with Monday Night Raw, let me holler at you.
We haven't stepped on the field. We haven't lined up. From my knowledge, they haven't run any 7-on-7 plays against each other, and yet Eric Armstead is hurt with surgery. This is too good to be true. I mean, I can't make this stuff up, folks. I can't make this stuff up, folks. I can't do it. Rhambo?
4 months. Okay. 4 months ago.
Rhambo?
4 months.
Huh?
That foot has been healed up for a long time.
Yeah,
I don't know why they brought it up. Eric
Rhambo, it was the thought of training and conditioning caused that man to have an injury. That's what it was. The thought of training and conditioning. He had to get out on the field and run a few tests. All right, I've told you over and over again. He's as soft as cotton. I've never seen an Instagram all-star look better in the pictures and worse on the field.
Eric,
it is what it is.
Eric, it's not me. It's Trey. Okay.
No. You have one specific value to the team, and it's called morale. When I click on the Instagram and I scroll my thumb, and every time I see a little something that I like to see, and that's, we'll just leave that there. I think anybody that understands what's understood doesn't need to be said. But that is the only value that you bring into the sport. This is unacceptable. My goodness, you were lifting weights and running a few sprints, and now you're out for a couple of weeks? Really?
Trey, come on now. You can't give out any fake news. He ain't out. He was at OTAs today, okay?
Okay. First of all, he's there. He's present. Yeah. He had a procedure. Yeah. Okay. It's fake news. Okay, it is. Okay. Why was it reported if it was fake news? Why was it even reported?
Eric even put it on his Twitter. He says, "Guys, I got that procedure immediately after this season ended. It's 4 months ago, but thanks for checking on me."
Okay.
Because the news,
Okay.
I don't know what happened to Ian Rappaport. Who gave him the wrong news like that?
I'm extremely concerned. His history, shame on you. If you show me who you are the first time, then who am I not? You are an injury-prone, unproductive first-round pick. That's what you are. Let me say that again. You're an injury-prone, unproductive first-round pick.
Oh.
And I, for one, need to holler at you, sir. I need to holler at you. Because we need some pass rush. Apparently, we've been waiting for somebody to be our big, strong end on first down, Rhambo. Isn't that what we need?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't argue that.
6'6", 285 pounds, whatever he is. Yeah, 75, whatever he is. Yeah, all of that on the bench. Every Sunday, it's on the bench, and I'm tired of it. Now, let's get on to some good news, because I had one great thing to say. Shout out to Scott McLuhan. Sounds like he wants to job back with the organization. And hey, when Adam Peters moves on to his GM spot, I wouldn't mind if Scott came back to scout. You know what I mean? Because we're not.
Trey, one question though, about the drinking. Now, when Adam comes in the morning, say, Adam, listen, if you just promise you do all your drinking right here in the office, don't come in the morning smelling the booze. It's okay, because you'll be getting work done at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing, all right? One of the most successful coaches in the NFC South, we'll just say, I'm not going to slander his name, he admitted that he has a pill addiction. I mean, you can be a successful, functioning person in this league, so whatever Scott has going on, it obviously needs to stop. It sounds like it. Yeah, man. I mean, it's overtaken several jobs. He had a good thing going in Washington. Remember 2 or 3 years ago, Washington was making some good picks on defense and offense.
Yeah.
They drafted quite a few good players. You see what I mean?
Didn't they get in the playoffs?
And so this. Yeah, exactly. And Scott was in charge, and then he showed up to work drunk, and so and he did it in Seattle, and he did. I mean, to be honest with you, Scott might be. The receptionist. You know what? No, but the Browns did it smart. They hired Scott to help them during the draft, and then after that, thank you for the job that you've done, sir. You can go have a margarita, whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up out of here, but no, man. Shout out to everybody. We're not gonna worry about some caller calling here. He's done. He's buried alive. He's finished. All right. He'll probably call from some fake number. We're not worried about
that's what he does. He's got to get his point.
And that's what people
I don't know why he insists that we listen to his rhetoric, but
Well, I think Big Show brought up a great point, Rhambo. There's a gumbo that goes on here. There's something special that goes on here. Not a lot of shows do this. They're dry, they're drab, but there's a lot of personality here. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of back and forth. And people that hate us, you're doing something good when people hate you, have to do something to be a part of it. Not only are they going to come and be a part, they got to find a PIN number, they got to sit on hold, they got to wait on hold, and then they see, it's a lot to hate. It's a lot that goes into the hate, and so we appreciate you. We really do.
Oh, God. Anyway, I can't promise he won't be back. He'll come in, I won't know who he is, and he'll go through the same spiel. So, guys, but next time I might just say what the beginning, because I already know what's coming. So just bother.
Well, we're going to cut him off. We're going to cut him off, man. Good night, Ronbo. I appreciate everything that you've done for us, brother.
Trey,
it's always
thanks,
a pleasure.
Fam. All right. Talk to you later. G-Code. Trey checking in, too. Hey, and there's the Sheik. See that San Francisco sound? Isn't that colitis? Red Hot Chili Peppers. Hey!
What's up, Rhambo?
Sheik! Man. Well, Sheik, I tell you, man, I'm sitting here thinking, man, what after we start talking about the situation, I think the Vikings, I was a little worried about that game. But the Vikings don't know what's coming. This is like, say, a new offense. You can know all you want about Jimmy G, but do you know about Jimmy G and Jerick McKinnon? Do you know about Jimmy G, Jerick McKinnon, and Pierre Garçon? Do you know about, a whole lot of things going on in that offense? Ciao, Sheik, I'm feeling good. I'm telling you, I know we got this game. Sheik, this is your call.
Rhambo. I love it. Keep that energy up. I love it, Rhambo. You're the best. You're the best. Anybody that comes on here and saying that you're not even close, I don't know what they're watching. They're obviously watching.
Well, I lacked intellect, so you know.
That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like Trey said, rest in peace. Thank you. And we'll leave it to that.
Oh, God.
But
anyway,
there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of people praising us. NFL Network. Michael Robinson, for example. Same McKinnon. He's one of his top 3 to watch as a running back, and people are watching. They're understanding. They're giving a lot of respect. And a year or 2 from now, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. We're gonna do it. And these guys, with the perfect quarterback that we have, with all these weapons, the Kyle Shanahan in effect, is gonna be a mastermind. And with this guy that we have a great GM as well, picking the pieces. Yeah, we don't know these guys, but hey, they know how to pick them. And we are ready for what we need to do because we are an empire. We are the 5-time Super Bowl champions. We are not the Raiders. We're not the Patriots that we need to cheat. We're not one of those. We have a story franchise. And, people that, watching from the end, Raider fans, I see you. Hit that like because obviously.
Hey, Raider fans, if you're going to come in here, you got to hit the Sheik. Good call. If you're in here, you're lucky I didn't throw you out by now. You better hit like. Thank you, Sheik.
Ronbo, we love you, man. You're the best. It's the thing is right now it's a very slow pace but Ronbo, you make it what it needs to be. We make it fun. We make it exciting. We have all different personalities in here, but we have everybody's opinion. But we enjoy everybody's opinion that comes in the show. But if you're gonna rant about Ronbo, son, not doing that. Not doing that. Or I'm gonna hit that dislike on you. So, but Ronbo, there's a lot of guys. We have a lot of wide receivers, a lot of guys that we got. Richie James, a lot of praise that he's getting. D.J.Reed, cornerback. There's a lot of guys, young, hungry guys that are coming out from the cuts. And they're all hungry, and they're all learning from Sherman, the mastermind himself, that film man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And Garçon helping these guys, wide receivers, to build a wide receiver they need to be. Even C.J. Beathard, I'm saying that.
I can't wait to see him. Actually, I'm really interested in what he looks like. We'll see him in preseason. Hope Kyle gives him a lot of long run. We got another quarterback though, so he's got to share some snaps. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
And my boy, your boy, Solomon Train, he's hungry. He doesn't have no tests that he needs to do. A Stanford situation. I know all the guys that don't like. Call him what was it? Wagon Trey.
Oh! With the Solomon wagon. Did we move him off the train and he's on a wagon now?
At least
he didn't put him into a Volkswagen. Can you imagine the Thomas V-Dub?
Oh man. Well, we got a Ferrari, we got a train, we're all rolling. The Empire, here we come. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words: get out and go to Vegas with the Raiders we're from. So,
God.
Hey, I know you had a long night, man.
Hey, but listen, one thing I want to get your answer on this one though. If we lose Adam Peters, and we're going to lose him in a couple of years because people are watching how the 49ers are building this arsenal, and they know who's behind it. They know John knows some things, but they know Adam Peters, the touch he has. So Adam, I figure, leaves in another 2 years. Hopefully, if we get to keep him that long. If McCloughan is available, would you take a chance at bringing him back? Because the dude is an awesome. When it comes to evaluating talent, Scott is a badass too.
Yeah, McCloughan was a great GM for us. He's the one of the reasons. He's actually one of the main reasons why we got these guys that we got in this team. Bowman, Willis, Justin Smith, other guys I'm not naming. Just a bunch. And Vernon Davis, he drafted him. So we got so many guys. Yeah, I would be down. But I really believe that this time around, the GM with Peters, I mean, if he wants to be, I think they played a little hush with it last year. He was getting a lot of praise.
I know, right? I don't know why. Yeah, nobody talks to him. You know, I'm really, I wonder. That's why I say only another year, especially if the 49ers rise to prominence as quickly as it seems they're going to. He would have been instrumental in that move. So if I'm an owner, there must be a way we can get Adam Peters a GM in this club. You know, if I'm in Buffalo or one of these clubs that's just constantly having issues, Cleveland. I don't know if he wants to go to Cleveland, but yeah. So we gotta worry about that. So we'll see. Or Jed pulls out the checkbook, says, "Listen, I know that your future can be bright somewhere else, but listen, I'll give you anything you want. Just please don't leave us." You know. Whoa!
Talking about checkbook, Rhambo. Needs to put some checkbook and put some little roof over the side of where the sun beats on us.
Yeah.
Help us out a little bit.
He's a cabana expert. Put a cabana out over on Levi's. I got it. We're gonna go, Sheik. Always a pleasure, bro.
Before I go, I'm gonna do my thing. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that sub for the Ronbo Sports, the #1 place to be. If you're not down with that, go to the Raiders. Get that war call. Can't wait for that war call, man.
No, you got it, man. Niners! What is that, about 5 or 6 today? I'm starting to get into it now, Jack. Night shake!
Yeah. Get some kebabs for that.
Make sure the lamb. I love the smell of barbecue and lamb. Oh!
Later, brother.
Hey, Repent. You can tell Repent just got home just in time. As you know, Repent is the ultimate dad. The kids, he's probably went out and had activities with them and made it back in time to go ahead and talk some 49er football. Repent, did I hit it right on top of the head? I bet I did.
Yes, you did, man. I just got done. Hey, I cleaned the kitchen like 3 times today, man. I mean, I don't know what happens. I walk away for a second, and they just, boom, it gets dirty, you know?
I know, you know how kids go, man. You know, they loved it. I think I used to go in and like destroy the kitchen, me and my brothers, man, just to see how hard mom would work. We didn't know we was little. We was stupid. Then we got old enough, we started cleaning the kitchen all the time. But I don't know, when you're between, say, 4 to 8 years old, there's something fun about trashing the kitchen.
Oh man, you know,
you got a ways to go.
It's like it's like they don't understand. They drink out of 1 cup and they're like, "That's dirty." Yep. Let me go get another cup.
Yeah, gotta get another cup. Every drink, a new cup. And if you're gonna make a peanut butter sandwich, get the knife, put the peanut butter, leave that knife laying on the counter. If nobody sees it, come back next 2 hours, make another sandwich, get another knife.
Hey, and I got to race to the peanut butter before the ants do, man. So I'm just like,
I don't never close the lid. Oh no, don't close the lid. That would be asking too much.
Oh man.
Oh, Repent and look for this one too. Yeah, actually, it's more of a boy thing. So when you say it's a little, you peel a banana, and you walk in. Mama, can I have this banana? My mom told that story until I was 21. Everybody she could tell. Do you know what he did? I told him to leave them bananas alone. I gave him a couple of bananas for it. He comes into me 2 hours later, peel the banana, and asked me, could he have that banana? I took it away from him and I ate it myself.
Oh
my mom,
gosh.
she was, Repent, no, we got to stop with the kid stories. We'll go on for hours.
I know.
Let's get to football.
I know. So, yeah, man, you know, it's so far away, but I'll tell you this right now. Only Niner fans know exactly where the Niners are at right now. People have the nerve to talk about the Niners. They don't even watch the Niners, okay? They don't know what's going on. There was an NFL.com, or excuse me, on NFL.com, they had a little article talking about, projected starters, and they had, Ward as a starting safety, and all the comments, all the Niner fans were like, "You're stupid. He's at quarterback now." You know, so it just cracks me up. Nobody knows about the Niners. We know the progress, how they were doing, and that's why I'm excited because people, the article, of course, still talking about the Rams are going to win the division. The Rams, are going to be the team to beat. And it's like, do you not understand they had the easiest schedule? Do you not understand the Niners with Brian Hoyer and missing defenders on defense?
19 people. 19 guys.
We should have won the game.
Too.
Right. We should have won the game. And, they call a flag on us. I mean, they did that against St. Louis. They did that against Washington. I mean, it was like, at that point, Rhambo, you remember, it was like they wanted the Niners to have the number 1 or number 2 pick, So that's the only thing I thought was happening. But I mean, hey, Rhambo, I'll tell you, it's a different tune now. You remember when we first signed Richard Sherman, everybody was like, he can't come on the team.
We hated him. We hated him.
And now we're just like, Richard Sherman, you're so part of the Niner Empire now.
Don't make me feel bad a bit. I love me some Richard Sherman now. And how bad do we hate him?
So, I mean, everything's looking good, though. I mean, Reuben Foster, he's about to get it. He's about to move on from this situation, and honestly, he's probably going to get suspended 2 to 4 games.
Yeah.
But even then, like another caller said it, he's at least on the team. We were worried for the longest time if he was even going to be a 49er.
Yeah.
He's going to be a 49er now. You know what I'm saying? So, that kid has been through so much in the past couple months that you got to be crazy to not learn from it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
To not lose sleep over it. I mean, those kind of things, trust me, it's hard to go through, man. All over the news. So, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm excited that Reuben Foster is going to have a chance to serve his 4-game suspension and just finally move on. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm telling you right now, man, the 49ers, they're in great position with Garoppolo. I mean, that's the main thing to talk about this upcoming season is Garoppolo, man. I haven't looked at all his numbers, but I know that his third down efficiency was one of the best when he stepped in. I know
Jimmy.
Jimmy Garoppolo, right?
Best in the league, number 1.
Yeah, so
over 60%. That's obscene.
That's ridiculous, So the other thing for sure that I really like about Garoppolo's game, man, is his accuracy. Okay, It is ridiculous. You can't teach those kind of things, man. It's like, man, I remember when the Niners were down against the Titans and against the Bears. He just found Kittle down the middle. Like, Kittle had like.
Wait. Repent. Did you just say he found Kittle down the middle?
With the fiddle.
The perfect
remember, Ronbo, this guy Kittle was down the middle, wide open, with like 10 yards without a player around him. And I'm just like, How in the world is that guy that wide open? When
Kyle Shanahan schemes,
it is Kyle
man.
Shanahan.
I tell you, it's going to be more severe this year too, bro. Look, get ready.
Oh man, and it is Kyle Shanahan because before that, remember we had the no huddle offense with little Tweedledum over there.
Yeah,
Chip Kelly. You know, he couldn't get nobody open. I mean, oh my goodness. So, you know, it really is gonna be Kyle Shanahan and the Garoppolo show, man. You know, and you know what? Only we know as Niners what's gonna happen next. You know what I'm saying? And I understand there's some Niner fans that are hesitant and they're like, "Oh, you know what? You guys are too excited." I'm be like, no, you don't understand. You're a little traumatized from the past couple years.
Thank you.
You
can't get over losing, so you assume the losing has to continue no matter what changes we make. You know.
Exactly. How do you think the Browns are still where they're at? You know what I'm saying? It really is a mentality, a reputation. You know, so I mean, it's going to be for sure. It's going to be a gold standard for the 49ers to be able to reach the playoffs, reach the Super Bowl. And I'm sorry, man, but this is Garoppolo's time, man. You know, sitting behind Brady, all the nonsense that he went through over there, you know, having the door locked when he was supposed to meet with the trainer.
You read all that story too.
Yeah, you know, it's like that was embarrassing. Like, I'm sorry, Rhambo. I mean, you know what it's like, man. When you get dogged like that on a team, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a nasty feeling, and you want to get off, but you know you want to play, and it's bad. Ruben, we need to stop though. I'm gonna look for you tomorrow, man. And we'll wait for you right around now because we know you'll be done washing the dishes, cleaning up the knives, and saying to the girls, "Girls, can I get you to use the same knife, please?" Okay, I'm gonna leave the dish over here. Dad's gonna leave the dish here. Put the knife here. Come back and get it. And I'm gonna put your glass here. I'm gonna write your name on it. All right. Use this glass all day. These are the things you gotta, you know. You gotta go through it, Ruben. That's the way it is.
I hope the Niner Empire appreciates the red and gold I got on. You know, minus the blue shirt I was wearing yesterday. So, you know,
I was taking it serious. See, you guys,
I was tripping,
you guys
man.
pissed him off. See, I knew it. You guys went too far with his wardrobe, and now look, he's made it clear by wearing a red shirt today.
You know, so yeah, man. My sincerest apologies. You know. That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful.
Won't happen see you tomorrow, fam.
All right, man. Good. Shout out to the Hit Squad, huh? You guys have a good night.
All right. Funny stuff. Hey, all right. HBK.
It's the showstopper, the icon, the main event. Mr. San Francisco is back. What up, Ronbo?
Yo, man, we waiting for you, man, because like it's Monday night. It's HBK night for show.
Oh, yeah. And HBK and the Click, hey, you know, we on Rhambo, you know, like my man Snoop Dogg said, like we always doing this motherfucker. But yeah, man, it's like
you gotta sit with that. You gotta put the nose in it, then exactly.
Like, you know, like we always do around this. But yeah, man, it's like, you know, I mean, it's like, you know, I just want to, you know, touch on my brother Sheik and, you know, what he was saying towards the end of his comments and stuff, you know, and this is no disrespect or knocking, you know, in any way, shape, or form, but I was, you know, we're not 2 or 3 years away, and so I believe by time, I mean, we're like John Cena. Our time is here. Our time is now. and it's like, you know, and again, you know, all due respect, and, you know, this ain't knocking, you know, Sheik in any way, shape, or form, or, you know, or throwing a shot at him. It's just that, you know, you know, like, you know, we all, you know, on the show are real, you know, like passionate about our team, and we, you know, and like, you know, the stand-up people like me, Sheik, Trez, and, you know, and so forth, you know, we've earned the right to respectfully disagree. I mean, we've earned the right to disagree.
True.
And respectfully disagree. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, I respect his opinion. I heard what he said, and I loved everything he said. But I just want to touch upon that and go, just, you know, get that out the way. Yeah. But anyway, it just, you know, eats me alive, you know, to hear people like Nate Burleson still put us at number 4 in our division.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, come on, man. And then it's like, you know, the other dudes are like, man, it's like, you know, they beat Tennessee, they beat Jacksonville. it's like he was like, well, and and like that's irrelevant. Okay, well, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, it's like we might be irrelevant to you now, but guess what though, Nate Burleson, we're gonna be relevant in Atlanta, February 3rd, 2019, when we're hosting up our 6th Lombardi Trophy, and it's like I hope to be on that podium with our fellow Niners and stuff. I'm like, hey Nate, you remember when we said we was irrelevant? Well, it's like like my man Kumo D used to say, how you like me now?
Yeah, because I mean, Good Morning America. Good Morning Football. If Nate can go a week or two without trying to make sure that everybody knows the 49ers ain't showed me nothing yet. Oh, Nate, come on, man. You could stop that. And Michael just got to talk about Robinson. Him too. They just got to throw the little shot. And Terrell Davis is getting on that wagon. Also, the big dude from New England, the big tackle. I mean, the big edge runner. Anyway, there's 4 guys that have to say something nasty about the 49ers as often as they can.
Well, I mean, it's like that's cool, Ronbo. I mean, it's like it's all good because we're just gonna sit back and just just bide our time. And then, just keep building this thing in Santa Clara and stuff, Then when it explodes in preseason, I mean, never mind the regular season, when it explodes, week 1 against Dallas in the preseason, and let people know, hey, we're gonna send the message week 1 of the preseason. Forget regular season. We're gonna set the tone in the preseason and let them know, hey, look, hey, we're coming, and it's like we're coming with a purpose, and we're not here to play.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post up Willie McGinnis, Michael Robinson, Nate Burleson, and Terrell Davis. I'm gonna put all their Twitter accounts up so we can all shout at them.
But hey,
I
Nate,
like this now, boy. Just really working.
But hey, Nate, it's like you be like, hey, Nate, remember me? It's like I'm. It's like remember us? It's like we're like I think you picked us in 4th, right? Didn't you do that? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's like but thanks for the motivation and stuff, because that gave us the perfect incentive to beat everybody's ass in the regular season. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, everybody that picked against us. Danny Cannell, thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. We really do.
Hey, I seem to remember Cannell said something nice about the 49ers recently, though. It's kind of shocking.
He did? No.
He
Say
did.
It ain't so, Ronbo. Say
Actually,
it ain't so.
I'm telling you, he made some kind of bold prediction, as I remember. I got to go back and check it because I was shocked. So, yeah. But anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
no,
yeah, man.
It doesn't happen often,
now, yeah. I mean, but it's like, Ronbo, I want to ask you this question before I roll and stuff. I know you got other cats, want to get on and, how they shine and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like, do you think it's possible that we could somehow keep Victor Bolden? Because I know you're real high on Dante Pettis and all, but the way I see it, Dante, it's like a real fair analogy. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Right now, Victor Bolden, I mean, if Dante wants a spot, he's got to beat, Victor for that spot. I mean, because Victor's still got a lot to prove.
HBK,
Victor's got the champion's advantage.
That's true, but you got to pick. You can't pick your 2nd round pick. You need to go down. If you want him to compete with somebody he has a chance to beat. Now Dante is going to be on the team because he was a 2nd round pick. They traded up to get him, so he's almost automatically on the team. But now below you got Aldrick Robinson, and they still probably look at Kendrick Bourne is probably in that competition. Although I like Kendrick. And then, of course, like you mentioned, Victor Bolden Jr., you got Richie James. I suspect that group, one of them is going to emerge the winner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So Pettis ain't
like,
in it.
I mean, it's like, would it be possible to have, Richie James, Victor Bolden, and Dante?
I'd love to have.
I mean, is that conceivably
if it was up to me, we wouldn't be getting rid of any of them. I like all of them. We ain't got no bad receivers right now. I mean, Aldrick Robinson, Trez says he makes because he knows Kyle's system. But if I had to get rid of one, if they insist, they got the gun in my head, you better put a name down there right now. All right. Aldrick, I'm sorry, man. That'd be what I'd do.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and Aldridge is a good dude, and I like him. So, and I know that if he doesn't make our team, I know somebody gonna snatch him up in a heartbeat. So it ain't gonna be long before he finds it.
He'll be in Seattle next morning. Anyway, HBK, we gotta go. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Look for you in red gold tomorrow. Okay.
All right, Ronbo, I'll be there. HBK in the click. We out.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ronbo.
Thank you, fam. Did I forget about? Yeah, I did. Hey, Kenny. Hey, Kenny says, I be. Let me do it like who he wants me to do it like. Let me see if I can get down that low. I be listening, bro. Hey, Kenny, what's up, man? Let me give you the holler. Oh, man. Whew. Who I got now? Oh. Hey, oh, it's the Razor.
Just kidding.
Wait, Razor, what happened to the car, man?
Oh, here.
So that was that. Well, you got to get the crash at the end, though. That's my favorite part.
I don't have it today.
Razor, you must not be around your equipment or something. Well, Razor, what's up, man?
I got a few questions for you.
All right.
Okay, when was last year we won the Super Bowl?
That was 90. Yeah, because we played in 2000, so we won in 94.
94. Okay, who was the offensive coordinator?
Wait a minute. Who was the OC?
Mike Shanahan.
Wait, was Mike still with us? He hadn't left yet.
Mike
what
was
am I talking about? He's Steve Young's guy. What am I talking about? Steve Young, Mike loved him. Yes.
Yeah, so Mike.
But I know where you're going with this. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead. You got another question?
And which top cornerback did we sign that year?
Which top cornerback? 2-1. And which top cornerback did we sign this year? Outrageous. Look at him. He putting all the dots, connecting them in. Prime.
Wait, but there's more.
Prime time. Well, go ahead.
And which uniforms did we have?
Hey, everybody's fave. Weren't the white pants on the booty at that year?
The white pants with the red jersey with the black outline?
Yeah.
That was last year we won the Super Bowl, so I bet you.
And we're
Mike Shanahan is telling his son, Kyle, we won the Super Bowl in these uniforms. Last year, 94. You have a top quarterback like Steve Young. You have a running back like Ricky Waters.
You got a defensive back.
You have a cornerback. One of the best. Richard Sherman, like a Deion Sanders. You have an O-line. Bring the jerseys back. Let's get that 6.
Sit. And it's like in the Transformers movie, how Rome looked up and he told his air pies, bring the rain. Oh yeah! Here they come. Razor, I like that, man. You put it all together the same way it's been put together this year.
They got to bring those jerseys back, and it has to be against Oakland.
Please. Boy, nothing I like better than watching Oakland lose to the 49ers. Ever since that last game we lost in Oakland. Who the king of the Bay now? Oh, man. How you go act? You guys win one game in 12 years, lose 3 in a row, and now you the king of the Bay. Oh, my God. Had to listen to that for the last 3 years, Razor. It's been a very, very annoying. Damn. Who?
Yeah. Off that Super Bowl game that they played versus the Chargers in the Super Bowl. I remember seeing like a sound effects thing on that Super Bowl. They were saying that Steve Young said, God, I had 5 touchdown passes. That's a lot, right? And then Shanahan goes, no, I wanted 8. We could have got 8 that night. I can see the same thing happening with Garoppolo and Kyle.
But you know the thing about Garoppolo is he would never say something like that. You know.
No. It was a coach that said that, not Steve Young.
Well, Shanahan reacted to that from who though? Who said that? Was that something you read?
No. So Steve Young said that he had 5 Super Bowls. That's a lot to him. And Mike said, we could have got 8 touchdown passes.
Man. Well, you know what? 6 coming up very shortly. I'm pretty sure of that. And after that, depending upon, because you know, Razor, what ends up happening, success brings, I need more money, you know, and I just wonder who's going to be sitting. It ain't going to be G because he's already gotten paid a fortune. He knows he's not going to say anything. What if we have? Honestly, who do you see emerging out of a receiving core that's going to be the next superstar?
Superstar or asking for a lot of more money?
He's going to have to be a star to get money, right? So who do you think would be like a badass, the next badass wide receiver? And he may be in camp right now.
Honestly, I don't think we have one. I think we have a lot of 1Bs, a lot of 2s on our team.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with that because they can get open. Like, we don't have that sexy name, whatever. I'm fine with that because they get open. They play hard and they're not selfish. Our receivers are not gonna like go out and hold out of camp for a pay raise. I mean, they're all gonna get their minimum amount and go out and play.
Marquise Goodwin, you know, the 49ers, I think they see what's about to happen with Goodwin. Goodwin came in last year, an average guy, could just stretch out the field. Last year, he went nuts. Well, half a season with Jimmy G, damn near picked up 1,000 yards. He was so far off that $1,000 pace, it was ridiculous. So now the 49ers probably realize, okay, you know, let's pay him now because next year, if he gets about 1,200 yards, which probably they can see, we don't want him in the office sitting there saying about where's my money. Let's go ahead and give him his pay right now. And that way, when he comes in renegotiate, well, Marquise, we paid you. All right, now what's going on here? Because I tell you, Razor, Marquise, the more he learns routes, and he got pretty good at the end of the year, look for Goodwin to actually take over next year. Garcon's still going to be good, but look for Keys to be the man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, you're
can't
right.
Guard him.
You're right about that extension. They signed him before free agency, before the receivers hit that market, so they got him at a good price.
Yeah, for what he's going to be worth.
Yeah, and then remember what I told you about McKinnon? How they give him the money now instead of getting him later because he's going to have a good season. Watch, and they pay him now. So like, no, you can't ask for a raise. We already paid you that money.
Mm-hmm. They'll be sitting in the office and calling us and telling you ain't going to make it for OTAs and I ain't making it till I have to. The 49ers are so smart now. I mean, look at what's his name over in L.A. They got Aaron Donald is like sitting around. I ain't coming to practice. Oh, come on, Aaron. I told you you didn't want to negotiate my contract. I'm not coming in until you all start acting like you got good sense. You need me more than I need you. I can get a job anywhere. So, you know, you got to prevent this shit before it happens. Yep. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then one more thing, Rhambo. I've been doing extra film watching on Garoppolo, right?
Mm.
I mean, obviously he's the one.
Yeah.
But I went back and I watched some film. I watched film on his Patriot games versus Arizona and Miami.
Mm.
I love Garoppolo, but he really has to work on his downfield accuracy, on his downfield balls. You know, like we're all thinking, like, oh, he didn't have enough time to make that throw. You know.
Mm.
Well, on the time that he did have enough time to throw, he missed them with us, and he missed them with New England. So it's not just a problem of knowing the system or enough protection. You know.
Razor, I only seen him miss one though in that game against Arizona. I seen him.
No. He missed one in Arizona, but he missed probably 3
against
in the Miami game. Yeah, go
Yeah.
back and watch it.
Mm.
I'm not BSing. Go back and watch the highlights or film, whatever.
Mm.
And he missed a couple, 2 or 3 deep throws, and then it's gone along to come over here. I love Garoppolo. I'm not hating on him, but he just has to work.
No, I know what you're saying. Because I was one to lend them the excuse of not having enough time to throw because of the fact that he had to hurry up and get that throw off.
Same here. I've defended him, but I'm doing my extra work. And go back, watch the Miami game.
He's missing a lot, huh?
Yeah, he missed a few of them.
He played how long in that game? The first half before, what's that linebacker that dropped him on his shoulder?
Oh, yeah, I saw it. It was
famous
Kiko
linebacker.
Alonso.
Yeah, like Kiko dropped him on his shoulder, took him out of the game. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he has the mechanics. He has that vision. He has the awareness to get out of the puck. He has everything, but all he has to work on is that accuracy downfield, you know?
You know that clip that was going around with the New England coach working on him on that? Yeah, I hope they address that again this year, because how can you be that accurate from, say, 30 yards? 30 yards on Jimmy G is ridiculously accurate. So I don't know why you wouldn't be able to extend that same accuracy downfield, though. So you're right.
It's probably just be a lack of
footwork.
That too, but also working with the starters, you know? So
yeah.
He has his first time. This is his first option that he'll be the starter, and he'll work with the players that he'll actually play with, not work with the backups and then come in and work with the starters.
And Ray, you just answered also why he was probably missing those guys. You know, he comes in taking snaps behind Tom. I don't know that he started the season, though. He should have been taking snaps to those guys because he started game one, right? So it's kind of hard to understand. You're right. He had plenty of time with those guys, though.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he had. So we'll see. I mean,
we'll see what they are.
He's good in everything else, but he just has to work on that.
Yeah, and Kyle's aware of it, because you know Kyle, man, that's a kind of meticulous dude, man. He ain't gonna let that ride. He probably got coaches working on that constantly. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, Razor. Thanks, man. Always love to hear from you. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? All
right. Shout out to Rhambo Sports. Hit that like. Don't hit that dislike. Shout out to the Hit Squad.
That's Raider fans. I told them, man. Y'all come in here, man. You ready? If I don't see enough likes, if I see too many dislikes, Raider fans, you'll never be back in here again. Thanks, Razor.
Hey, real quick. Hey, ever since we exposed Rudy that the LA Rams had to pay for their fans,
yeah,
I think they might have paid him too, because I haven't seen him ever since then.
No, he's in there now. Actually, come on over to the chat. He's sitting there, and he's still trying to tell people that that was fake news.
Ronbo, did you look it up yet? It's on Fox. Fox reported.
I looked it up.
Well.
It's you don't put it on those kind of networks. Here's what Rudy says though. He says Razor admits Jimmy Guacamole can't throw deep as good as Jared Goff. Rudy, it's as well. Okay. Anyway, he goes on to say as well as Jared Goff. All right. So Rudy's still talking smack, and I can't wait. Okay. Anyway, you could go talk to Rudy. He's in there.
Well, then how about he admits that once you pressure Jared Goff, he steps back and throws it up for grabs.
Garoppolo
doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Garoppolo steps up, he'll scramble, he'll make that throw. If you pressure Goff, he goes back and throws it up. Garoppolo moves up in the pocket.
And talk about the ball sailing. One thing about Jared, when the ball sails on him, I mean, it's out of everybody's reach. But he doesn't. He avoids INTs that way because people in the stands be getting souvenirs.
Yeah, and ask Rudy this question: why does Goff wear number 16?
We already know, Rudy. There's no Ram from the past that's too famous. Roman Gabriel, maybe even the greatest show on turf. What number did he wear? Uh-oh. All right. Razor, I'm going to talk to you later, fam.
All right. Thank you, LA, for building us a new stadium for our second home field. Thank you, LA. I mean, Anaheim. Thank you, Anaheim. All right, Ronbo.
Hey, is Anaheim considered LA?
Nope. Anaheim is home of Disneyland, home of the Lambs, home of the Chargers that we smoked in the Super Bowl.
Oh, God. All right, Razor. Talk to you tomorrow, man. Hey, and I got to go to El Cajon, California. It is area code is 619. Hello. El Cajon. El Cajon. Hello, El Cajon. ¿Cómo estás? Mi amigo. You know, hey, I'm still writing them. So you think I can't sing a Spanish song? I'm writing it now. I'll be back to you later. I didn't actually include the lyric of El Cajon, but you know. Alcohol, where you at, man? All right, well, I'll be back. 619 area code 619. Joey Mahoney, yeah, dum de doo ah. Ooh, yeah, Joey Mahoney. Joey. Maybe Joey's watching the WWE somewhere tonight. Joe.
Ronbo.
Joey.
Let's do. Ronbo.
What's up?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Joey, man. So, we've added to, I'm telling you right now, man, you guys can have like a stand-up routine at some club night we got 5 guys now. Somi came in tonight and actually fooled me for about 15 seconds when he was doing our boy from New Zealand, Lee. You got to hear him do Lee. Yeah. It's ridiculous. He actually gave himself by saying good day.
Yeah.
But Joey, what's up, man?
Not much, brother. How you doing?
All right, man. We're sitting up here looking at the situation in front of us because we got like leadership everywhere, man. We got Richard Sherman running the defense. We got Jimmy G running the offense. We got battles going on at cornerback, running back.
Wait.
Man, it's crazy. The days ahead are going to be just madness.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait.
Yes,
uh-oh.
Yeah, Razor,
Victor
man.
Bluefire just reminded me. Mahoney from Police Academy.
Yeah. I keep hearing people bringing up Police Academy. I still haven't seen that shit. I've had like 10 people ask me, Rhambo.
I forgot about this Mahoney in that. That's a famous name, bro.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen the baseball commercial with the Buffalo Wild Wings? Have you seen that one?
Not yet. I don't get to watch TV, but especially missing commercials. Why? What did I miss?
So there's like a comedy commercial, right? And so
a lot of them.
It's like to do a baseball, and so the guy calls. You know how some of the Buffalo Wild Wings they'll hit the button to like extend the game or whatever. So the guy hits the button, and he says, "Call down to the field, to the bullpen." So he picks up the phone, calls to the bullpen. He says, "Bring in Mahoney," right? So this fucking big fat guy comes running out on the field. I said, "Oh, that's how they did it."
Hey, Joe, you know what's so funny? Because baseball is not famous for guys that are in shape. I mean, some of the best baseball players you'll find, their body looks like god awful. If he doesn't play a fielding position, oh man, infielders. But the best hitters look like shit. And some pitchers too.
Oh yeah.
It's
look like Tony Saragusa running out to the mound.
Oh man! And hey, what's the third baseman for the Giants? Oh man! Every time I look at that dude, I laugh. I say, man, you know what?
Oh, Panda? You talking about
Panda?
Yeah.
And the dude that took his place.
Take a diet, man. Shit.
Same body, but don't throw the fastball the wrong place. They'll light you up, man.
Three home runs in the World Series, Ronbo. But yeah, he can eat 10 burgers at McDonald's.
And they warn him every year, man. Listen, we'd like to see you come into camp in shape next year. Yeah, right. What are you gonna do without me?
Ain't that a bitch, huh?
I know, man. When you're famous, you can eat all the hamburgers you want, man. If I'm putting runs up on the scoreboard, you need to have a couple of burgers waiting for me when I get back to the dugout, okay?
Fucking
Hey, real talk. I remember a couple years ago, someone knew Panda, and he went into like a Mexican restaurant and ordered about like 6 plates full of shit, dude. And I was like, "Is that for like his family? Is that for his family?" He said, "No, that was just for him for the night." Shit. Him and Trent Brown must have fucking did it together, huh?
Hey, and I thought so. You know, Panda's back with the Giants. There was another dude who came in, had the same body style a couple years ago. Boy, that's funny. Hey, but Razor, what do you think? Hey, Razor, Joey, now, give me your favorite camp battle, man, coming up.
Camp battle, that's a good one. I honestly, you know what? I would like to see who's going to win that starting slot position, man, between Reid and
DJ and K1.
Yeah. And also, I really want to see what Joe Williams is going to do.
Ooh,
I really have high hopes
for
him.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people want Joe to be backing up Jerick McKinnon because he's a little bit bigger.
Yes.
So, you know.
I want him for goal line, man. You know, if you look at our roster, we really don't have that power back. I think Joe Williams would be a good power back for us. You know, you look at what Philly did. You look at what the Patriots do. They have 3 backs, and you have Breda, you have McKinnon, and if Joe Williams could be that second or third guy, especially to bring him in on those you know, 2nd and 1s, 3rd and 1s, inches, goal line situation.
But you don't want to put Joe in that situation because he has, maybe he might have gotten over it, but you know, he has a little problem securing the ball. I wouldn't want to trust him on a goal line situation where the guy's going to be punching at that ball. 10, 11 yards out, I'd put him in, though.
But what if, but here's the question, what if those fumble issues go away? Like, what if he worked? What if that's not an issue no more?
Joe,
like, what if
that happens, he's going to start. I'm telling you right now, Matt Breda is good, but I use him. Yeah, if Joe, you saw him run. Joe Williams can run the ball. He just can't hold on to it.
Yeah, but you're not starting him over McKinnon. I don't care who you are. I mean, you can pay McKinnon all that money to freaking freaking play on the bench.
McKinnon's still on his rookie contract. Did they extend him already? No. He's still on a rookie contract.
Got signed by the. No, he got signed by the Niners for.
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking Matt Breda. No, I'm
Breda.
sorry. No, he's not starting over McKinnon. He's the other guy.
No,
he's the Tevin Campbell.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
He threw me off when you said he was starting. I was like,
I was thinking Matt McKinnon. No. He's Tevin Coleman. No, I mean, Joe would be the Tevin Coleman to Devontae Parker. Yes. That's what I'm thinking.
Yes,
but Matt Breda.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, it's still using him too, though.
Yes, exactly. And look at what Philly did. They had Clement, they had Ajay, and there was a third guy in there. Also, Darren Sproles was in the beginning of the season, so they had about 4 good backs.
Darren's back, understand too. Yeah.
And so, but my point is that in the Super Bowl they had the 3 running back set, and they kept flipping them in and out. And if we could somehow install McKinnon,
that kind of system,
Williams, and Breda all in the game at some point during the same game, I think that'll only keep each running back fresher.
Exactly.
And quicker.
And
you know
maybe
what I mean?
less prone to injuries because,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tell you.
So
Coach wants to know if we...
Do you have any...
did we trade Aaron Lynch or cut him? Boy, Coach, they cut Aaron so hard. I mean, you could actually... they just... Whew, I think they didn't even call him at the end of the season. I think he went home and the next call he got was from Chicago. So, yeah, he was a free agent. Yeah. But
Lynch and Panda were probably eating at the same buffet.
That's cool.
Were you here too? Yeah, I'm here. I'm still behind me. We'll go right in.
Hey, Joey, we gotta go. I tell you what, I'll be looking for you tomorrow, huh?
Hey man, thank you so much, Rhambo. I really appreciate you taking my call, buddy.
You know,
it's always a pleasure.
I'm always ready to take your call, Joey. No problem, bro. See you tomorrow.
All right, buddy. You too, buddy. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
You too.
All right.
And now we're going back to 619 El Cajon, California. El Cajon.
What's going on, Ronbo?
Hey, and what is your name?
Hey, man, my name is Danny, but hey, you can call me Double D if you want to, man.
Double D, what's up, man?
Yo, Double D, what's going on, bro? Man, hey, this is not my first time calling, man. I called maybe 5-6 months ago, possibly doing the draft, or not the draft. When we got Solomon Thomas and all those free agents, I think I called once back then. But man, it's a privilege talking to you, bro. How you been?
Fam. Same here. Oh, doing awesome, man. Because since then, oh man, how things have changed. I mean, look at this 49er team now. Ooh, they made moves.
You're not joking, man. The improvements we made, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I mean, Jimmy G.
Oh,
God, seriously, I think about what we got, man. We got Jimmy G, man. We got a quarterback that we don't have to worry about for the next 10 years.
Oh.
And the only thing we got to do, man, is surrounded by weapons, and we did in this draft, I think, by adding Pettis and George Kittle's going to come along, and man, I think our running game is going to be solid. Drafting that the right tackle, and I think we're in good hands with Shanahan too, man.
Oh, you know it.
So I think, man, that's looking good for us, isn't it?
It is, man. Because like you mentioned, Shanahan, man, the team believes in him. They believed in him last year, and I think even if Jimmy G wouldn't have came along, they were going to be tough this year. Not as tough as they're going to be now, but they were believing. They were drinking Shanahan's Kool-Aid, and they knew losing games by them small margins had nothing to do with the program. It was them. And when a player looks at himself and says, man, it gave me everything I needed. All I got to do is come up with the win. And here we go, man. Faith, belief. That's what the 49ers didn't have for the last 2 years before Shanahan got there. They got it now, fam. Whoa!
It looks amazing, man. It looks amazing. I'm so proud of our team, man. John Lynch is doing wonders in San Francisco right now. And I'm from San Diego, but man, I've always been a Niner fan since I was a child. And bro, it's amazing, man. It's all the evolution where our team's going through, through the rough times with what's his name, Chip Kelly,
I know
and all those.
Try to forget their names.
All those.
Don't forget Jimmy
all those
T.
Chuck E. Cheese. All those Chuck E. Cheese coaches we had, man. It was funny, man. I don't know.
It's Trent Balkus.
But man, oh my goodness, you're not joking, man. Every time I used to watch that guy come does his little speech, man, I used to get a migraine headache. It wasn't even fair, man.
I mean, I came in and I think people get a little carried away with teasing me because I can't talk. I do a lot of yelling and screaming during board meetings. I normally don't talk like this.
Shut up, Trent. Just shut the hell up.
God, man. Bro, do we even have one player on our roster right now that he drafted?
Hey, we got a couple of draft guys, but you know what we don't have? Zane Beadles was his last free agent.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Zane Beadles.
The last one.
Oh, man.
DeForest Buckner, Eric Armstead. Let's see. Who else? Those are his... DeForest Buckner. Also, Jimmy Ward. 1, 2, 3. Eric Armstead's gone. You know what, Double D? It's down to a last few, though. And Eric Armstead's seemingly walking on thin ice. I hope not, because I like him. DeForest Buckner's going to be with us for a while, for sure. So is Solomon T. No. What am I saying? Solomon T is not Joshua Garnett. Oh, Klosky Tart. Solomon T belongs to the new regime. That's right. So we got 4 guys that I know of. Maybe more. I have to look into that.
I don't even know, man. But for the amount of picks that guy had to use, it's embarrassing to have only 4 or 5 players. I mean, it took a while. It took you a while to count them, and it's sad, man. I mean, God. I mean, he was amazing at one thing, man. He could have piled up picks like no other, man. But he couldn't do it. He didn't know how to use them.
No. That was his problem.
Sad,
Trent come in, what they call him, the draft ninja. Man, Trent will leave the draft every year with like 20, 30 picks. Next year, we got 2 players that are worth a damn. Come on, Trent.
Oh, man, that's crazy, man. But, man, yeah, man, I'm definitely excited about Eric this year, man. I think, Armstead is going to come along and, he will, I think he will be dominant, once he stays healthy. And our D-line is going to look nasty, man. But we just need a little pressure from the outside. When maybe Eli can develop a little bit and just make that pass rush, go. And I think we'd be all right, man.
Yeah,
but our
Eli-
secondary is solid.
Yeah.
Our
Eli's
secondary is
transfer.
solid.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm excited about this year. Hopefully things will change our direction. But God, I'm so happy that Seahawks are just falling apart too, man. I hated that team with a passion, man.
And they really look bad. And Double D, they still saying it's not knowing whether the 49ers or the Seahawks are closest to being the number 2 team. What? Oh, come on. Guys, the Seahawks lost all the Legion of Boom. One of them's even playing with us. They lost members off their defensive line. Cam Chancellor's got a neck injury that's going to take him out. And we still can't do any better than the Seahawks. They got Russell Wilson. Oh, come on. Russell Wilson is one player. Oh, don't get me started on that. I do not understand.
He is. Yeah, Rhambo. I mean, he is amazing. He is an amazing quarterback. I mean, the things he does, he's crazy.
Agree.
But man, I think you're right about that, man. I think they're getting a little too much hype, and it's good for us though. Let them get all the hype in the world, and keep the haters hating on us a little bit. That's fine. We got to surprise a lot of people this year. It's going to be one of those things that we just come on and just take over the league for the next 10 years like we did in the 80s and the 90s, man. So I can't wait, man.
Can't wait, bro. Oh, it's going to be bad, Double D. I mean, I hate like it back was. I mean, you may not have been there then, but they hate for the 49ers. Ooh, whoa.
Oh, they do, man. I can't stand watching the NFL Network, man.
Oh,
they give us no praise, man.
Because half the news on the teams we're getting beat.
It's amazing. So, man, especially that guy, man. What's his name? Bucky Brooks, man. God, that guy, man. That's crazy.
God.
He's the worst.
Ain't he?
Yeah.
Man.
God,
And he almost talks like Trent Baalke, too. With his,
he does.
You say what I want. But I do see this year 49ers being a little better team than last year, but I think people need to calm down on whether or not they're going to win the Super Bowl. And I don't see them going to the playoffs either.
And the other guy would always say, well, now, you look at that, and also you look at what they did here, and look at what they did here, and look at what they did here. And Bucky would still stick to his guns. I said, oh, man. All right, Bucky.
He does.
He's a
all
scout,
good, man.
too.
Let the hate pile up, man. We got to surprise all these experts. I can't wait for it. But, man, think about what we got on offense and defense, man. Our team is young. We got some veterans like Sherman. We got to be around for a while, and I can't wait when everything comes together. And I do believe that we have one of the best coaches, and that GM is getting recognized a little bit. So I think we're pretty good, man. But man, hey, Rhambo, I gotta go. It was a pleasure, talking to you again.
Double D.
And
don't be so long getting back here, man. I'll be looking for you. All right,
man. I work too much, man. My wife is, she's going to medical school, and I'm working 2 jobs. And whenever I get an opportunity, I call.
2 jobs, dude. You are the standard.
Jobs,
yeah,
man.
Go get them, man.
Whenever
we see you,
I gotta go through that grind.
Grateful. All right, fam.
For sure, man. And shout out to TNT and all those, little groups we have on here.
Yeah.
Go Faithful, forever.
All right. Have a good day,
man.
Double D. All right.
All right, man. Stay up, man. Peace.
Hey, there you go, man. And we can say years from now, we knew Double D win, man. That dude's working 2 jobs to get him through some med school. That's the kind of thing you read about in books, man, about dudes that just go, whoa. All right. So, hey, by the way, we figured out there's 8 players that Trent Baalke, that are still on our roster right now, that had some Trent Baalke. See, now, here's the thing. If any of those 8 players do a number, we're going to have to give Trent credit. Trent will probably come on and say things like,
I knew you guys were on a line way back then. I knew what I was doing, and I told you I knew what I was doing. Some of the failures that took place, I get all the credit for. But I didn't want to hire Chip Kelly, and you saw me try to get rid of Colin Kaepernick how many times. And also, Jimmy Tom Sewell is a good friend of the York family. So don't give me, Trent, if you would have quit earlier, none of that stuff would have happened. Search and destroy. Get on this NFC Elite One Facebook,
I need to shut some Rams fans. See, fam, arm yourselves. I mean, you need to look like Rhambo when you come into any website that's got the Rams talking smack, because they're sky high right now. They think that they just own the NFL, especially the NFC West. So be ready, man. I'll be over there to check y'all. I'll be over there to help y'all. But, man, get ready for the Rams. Raider fans, you notice how they shut the hell up for the most part. But the Rams fans, oh, man. And Coach Tim, hey, we should do a final 53 prediction on each personnel group for the Niners: running backs, tight ends, wide receivers, OL, DL, LB, edge, cornerback, safety, special teams. 49ers site just did their version. Did they? I want to go check that out, because these are some tough things to look at right now because it's so early. I need to see in camp, I need to see some display of prowess from these guys, you know? So, yeah, I like the idea, though, Coach. Stephen Rubin, so is Foster playing Vikings for sure? See, that's... if I had to bet, no. Yeah, Rubin won't be there. Man. I did forget about that. But Rubin's not going to be there for the Vikings game. Damn it. Let's see what they do about the linebacker position, though. And Coach Sam also says, repent. Jesus, my, oh, he left out. Jesus, my King, 777, got to get together and do a smackdown for salvation. Give the proceeds to Ronbo to give the charity of his choice. Oh, that's too funny. Also, I think it's way too early to know who is going to be cut just yet. Yes, that's why I'm saying it's hard to make the 53. But we can speculate for weeks yet. I've never looked forward to a preseason like this one in years. Yeah. And also, finally, Coach says, actually, Jimmy G will develop the deep passing game as well. If you remember, he was dead on accurate to Hyde on that 40-yarder. With Jimmy G, I think it's his percentages, because like Razor and I was saying, he did well at times, but not consistently. And I got it. The deep ball is, man, there could be any number of things to I mean, some of the worst deep balls I'd ever seen was the year before last with the two quarterbacks we had that were dueling then. And Torrey Smith, I think Torrey Smith is still pissed off by Blaine Gabbert's deep shot against Dallas. Hey, the funny thing about Torrey Smith is he's moving on to his next team already. Salvador says, who laced your cereal? I don't actually do cereal. I tell you something. I do cereal, but Sal, I do cereal. I do raw oatmeal in a smoothie drink. I'm hardcore, bro. I mean, I cut up watermelon and I put the rind in and everything. I put the oranges and the peels in. I put the bananas and the peels in. A cup of oatmeal and a cup of yogurt. Put that blender on. The blender's even saying like, ew, ow, ow, ew, ow. Even as it's blending it up. I think it tastes great myself. There's no sugar in it. All fruit sugar. It gets you pumped, though. Oh, don't forget a big hunk and spoonful of green tea, and you're ready to roll for hours. Where was I? Shoot 559. When you think Mike McGlinchey is going to sign. Oh, right. Every single year, the first. Ruben didn't do it last year, but Ruben was like number 32, right? Every year, the first round draft pick, especially the first guy we pick in the draft, always takes a little longer to sign. Have you noticed that? McGlinchey hasn't signed yet. I think everybody else has. Did Dante Pettis sign already? I don't think so. Yeah. All right. And also Razor. Watch the game versus Miami with Jimmy playing. Oh, I'll do that. Yeah, but he missed a couple of shots. Twisted Eva says, give Jimmy G peanuts and he'll make peanut butter out of that with his bare hands. You know how much pressure it would take? I like that. Oh, man. And, Coach, that consistency is not going to come with a subpar offensive line, making them get rid of it faster. That's true. That's right. And Coach, that's what I gave him as his reasoning last year. When you're sliding, you can't really deep throw as well anyway. That's why I said that. That's a good point. Sliding and throwing a deep ball. I tell you what, though, and you have to give Colin Kaepernick may have one of the strongest arms in football history. I did see Cap. You remember that shot to Frank Gore? I'll never forget. Cap sprinted to the other side of the field on the run. Frank Gore was downfield a little bit, but he was on the other side of the field. The opposite side of the field is Cap. Cap threw off the wrong leg. A perfect strike. Frank Gore. I couldn't watch the replay on that enough. I still don't believe that. Whew. Whoa. I've never seen that before. I've not seen it since. Oh, hey, family, you know what? Let's go ahead and call it a day. And see you tomorrow on Red and Gold Radio. Love it on Monday Night Raw. No! Wait. You knew I wouldn't forget. Hit the like. Hit the like before you go. Thank you. Ray, Jeff, boy, I cannot talk like y'all mean. I'm gonna work on it though, man. You know, I can, you know, I can do it, but I can't really get his cadence. Give me 3 more days. I'll get it. Where you at, man? We was waiting for you. God.